Going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Video Homicide, and I'm live here once again with Forrest of Retro or Die. I highly recommend you check out his channel if you have not. He's got a lot of good videos ranging from reviews on films, reviews on video games, reviews on just all kinds of stuff that I'm interested in. So you might be as well. I gotta quickly recommend your Manhunt videos are some of my favorite.
Thank
Your
you.
reviews you did on those two. I've watched. I had those. I had the audio of those on my cell phone at one time because I would like listen to them like walk around at work like on like fucking shuffle. Um, but yeah, those are great. And you most recently did a review on Alien Romulus, which I suggest you check out. I have not seen the film yet, but I have watched his video that did contain spoiler material. But
It is
I don't give a
spoiler.
fuck. Yeah. I like,
I,
you know,
I do
go
think
ahead.
you need to see it. Even though I know you don't want to pay to see it, I know that the movie, the way I portray it doesn't come off very flattering, but I still think you should see it just to experience how fucking strange it is. Like, it's so fucking weird and so, especially if you watch the movies at all recently, the logic behind the entire movie makes you be like, really,
Yeah.
we can still fuck it up this bad.
Well, they try to make it way too fucking sciency, if that even makes sense. But like those old, like Alien and Aliens, they weren't like fucking like uber scientifical. It was just like these
Wow.
like greasy truck drivers in space, you know? And there was an alien on board. It was none of the like those later ones, because we talked about Prometheus a little bit before this. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
like those types of movies, like they're a spectacle and all that, and I don't really have, I could go without any of those Alien sequels. I could take Alien and Aliens, and the rest of them could disappear, and it wouldn't make a difference to me at all because I
Sure.
just prefer those films over the. I've seen 3, and I've seen Resurrection. I've seen Covenant, which I didn't give a fuck about. One thing about us that's crazy is that I like Aliens Colonial Marines, that video game, and you didn't. And like I would take that game over every fucking Alien sequel, honestly.
That's what I think about that game.
Fuck, that game was fun, man.
Fuck, that game was awful. Are you fucking joking, dude? It's like, and you want to talk about saying that you would get rid of Alien Resurrection? I would keep Alien 3 and Resurrection way over that fucking game.
No.
Ever. That game was completely awful. And do you remember that they retcon like having Hudson not be dead?
Something like that.
Yeah, Hudson's not dead, even though we clearly saw him get fucking pulled through the floorboards and eaten.
Yeah, I didn't mind that game, and I didn't have anything that would play Isolation, and like those games aren't even really my types of games anyway. I don't like the fucking.
You would love Isolation if you actually.
I would love to sit there, like if we were like sitting there hanging out, like I would watch it, but like I can't play those games because I just get too like it's, I don't know. Horror games scare me. Horror, I could watch any fucking horror. I would watch August Underground and like eat ice cream at the same time, but play horror games is just not for me. It's just not for me. Like I said, like there's some like Manhunt is about as hardcore as it goes, and that game to me has fucking moments that like if you're not ready for it and someone just like hops out from a corner, like you're shitting your pants.
Right.
Fucking game is insane.
It's a great game. Sadly, a game that we'll never, ever kind of see again. I don't think, ever.
Yeah. Not on like a grand fucking like Rockstar would never remake a game like that.
No, I don't even think we'd ever get a remaster of that game. Which actually is funny. The Suffering 1 and 2 just are about to be pulled from the marketplace to not be purchasable anymore. And the theory is of why that's happening is because they're planning on remastering it, but I also don't see how that could be possible because The Suffering was also like less well known than Manhunt even was. So I don't know. It could happen, but
I don't even think I've fucking heard of that game, The Suffering.
Well, it's just as twisted and fucking mind fucked as Manhunt is. You're playing an inmate on an island because you supposedly killed your wife and your kids, and you're on death row. And as soon as you enter the cell, all of a sudden it becomes fucking like Hellraiser meets Fight Club meets Evil Dead meets Manhunt.
Holy fuck. I gotta check that shit out. I gotta at least look up like some footage of that or something. Cause like that was like a PS2 game.
PS2. I reviewed the first one on my channel.
Oh dude, PS2 is like my favorite fucking system of all time.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite systems. Super Nintendo and PS2 are definitely like my top tier systems.
Yeah. Radioactive blob fuel is in the house. What's going on, homie?
What's up, man?
Nearly choked on a piece of weed from the fucking edible. I feel like you can. I'm like sunburnt, like around my eyes from my sunglasses.
Oh, you should see me in the summer, dude. When summer first always rolls around here, you know how I always wear a hat, dude. I fuck up every summer, and I go out in the sun, and I have literally a sunburn. Like all my skin right here is white, and the rest of me is tan, and I look like a fucking retard for about like a month.
Yeah, they go, look at that fucking retard, two-toned face.
Yeah.
What was that game you were just talking about? What was it called? Suffering?
The Suffering. Yeah, The Suffering is the first one, and The Suffering 2 Ties That Bind is the second one. Both really, really good games.
Right. That's good. So I want to quickly take the time to show these real fast. These are the cards that I did. I showed you like the 3D models of all these.
Yeah, I'm really stoked to have those arrive.
That Raph one, if you look behind him, it's like a photo of Raph wearing the fucking like the fedora.
What do you mean?
See behind him, like in the background.
Yeah.
Like, see how there's like the photo of Raph from the movie, the TMNT movie?
It's really dark, but I'm gonna believe you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But it is there.
You need a new webcam, brother.
I know, dude. I'm fucking. This one is old as shit. Well, it's not that old, but it's just shit.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like you're filming on the PlayStation 2 iCam.
Oh my god. Why is it so shitty? This fucking computer is fucking quality, but I guess it's just a lie.
Well, you know, cameras on laptops are never like reliable. I wouldn't even trust the one that I have on my iMac right now. Like I have an external camera that I use for this kind of shit just because I don't trust the camera.
Hold on. How's that? Is that a little bit better?
Now you look like you're more glow. Oh yeah, there you go. You're clear. Holy shit, you're in HD now.
Yeah. Like the thing is, I can go to 1080, but the only problem is like you have to pay premium. Like I bought premium that night so us three could go that live that one time.
Right.
But I canceled it after because I'm like, it's rare that I get two motherfuckers.
That was with
our dear friend
Spoonie's cracked out brother.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Gene Paul Ace Peter, Sir Spoon a lot.
Sir Spoon a lot.
That was out of control, man.
It really was. You know it's out of control when the stream has to disappear off the platform.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Radio said he remembers renting those games back in the day.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, they're really good. I don't know how much they cost nowadays. I'm hoping they're not expensive. I still have my copies from when they came out, but really, really, really good games. I only reviewed the first one. I was going to review the second one years ago when I did the first one, but I just never got around to it. Just like a lot of shitting that I just don't get around to. That fucking last game review I did, like an actual full-on game review, that was still at my other place.
Holy shit.
That's how long ago. Yeah, and the cliffhanger is retarded. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna even be able to tie it in correctly if I go back to it in like the little skit storyline parts of the stupid
Wow.
reviews.
That's fucking out of control. That's a while ago now. I feel like it's been like at least a couple years, like since I was
Yeah.
at the apartment, like way back, at least like a year or two ago.
Yeah, it's been 2 years, so.
Wild, wild, man. Oh, I should probably show this too. Look at this. How sick is this?
Yeah, I can't wait for that to arrive too. I'm going to have that framed and put right in my living room somewhere.
Isn't it sick? I think the purple is fucking sick for the
No,
background.
I love that color purple.
Yeah.
Neon purple shit is the best.
Yeah, it's a good mix. A good mix of like characters. Because I was like, I need to make ones that are from like exploitation-y films and from like shit that you can point out. So like, you know, Friday the 13th, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time. And like I said, I fucking drew all those in no time at all, and just, you know,
You definitely got to do Samara at least once.
Yeah, from Ring, right?
Yeah, but you got to give her like I did in the issue of the magazine.
Oh yeah, coming out of the TV.
Yeah, you got to make her a little voluptuous.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Her fucking tits and fucking huge ass or something. Maeve Noah says Turtle Power. Hey, do you want to talk about Turtle Power? I don't know. I don't think I recognize that name, but I was just showing these. I don't know where the fuck it is.
Turtle Power, indeed, brother, from the first movie.
Where is it? There it is. I don't know if you were in here when I showed that.
Power, TURTLE power. I have that song still memorized from when I was a kid. That ending credit song by Partners in Crime.
Yeah. I fucking had a bunch of those like on VHS tapes. Like I had like they had like 3 tape sets and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember having a bunch of those.
I've seen some shit on eBay that I mean, I'll never spend the money on it, but I've seen, you know how like I have a couple standees, like I have the Spawn one, I have Elvira.
Yeah.
But I've seen the standees, the promo standees that they used to have in Blockbuster for the first Turtle film, and they're so fucking sick. I just can't justify spending that amount of money on a fucking piece of cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. And like, yeah, it's a big fucking thing to, it's not like it takes up a little bit of space, right?
No, I mean, and especially because years ago when I bought Elvira, that was like, I found that for $15 on eBay, and the Spawn, I got that for less than $50 on eBay, brand new, never opened.
Wow.
For the merchandising kit. Nowadays, like I still look at standees from time to time, and I've never seen another one of the Elvira one I have, but the ones that I've seen for like Valentine's Day and shit, they're like ridiculously expensive, like $300. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah. Well, it's like a hot ticket item. You know what I mean? Especially the one you have is like, isn't it like a Coors Light one or some shit?
Yeah, it's the Coors Light Halloween promotional one. Mm-hmm.
So like you're gonna see way less of those compared to like you said, any other ones.
Yeah, and I've never seen the Spawn one ever.
No,
ever
Spawn
again.
one's sick. To answer Mavno's question, I made that fucking card.
Yeah. Yep, they're up for sale right now.
They are. You can get a whole set. It's 16 cards. And I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll just show you a few of them real fast. Obviously, the Ninja Turtle one. What's that? That's my character, the Purple Demon. Who's this? That's Chiba Chong, Cheech and Chong. What else is there? Same one. Rodney, that's another one of my characters. Who the fuck is this? Crispy Kruger.
Burger Face Kruger.
Violent Jason. Meatloaf Jack from American Werewolf in London. You know in American Werewolf in London when he asks his buddy, he's like, "Can I have a piece of toast?"
Yep.
I put the piece of toast in his hand, man.
That's fucking sick.
Dude, I love that movie. That is such a good fucking flick.
I mean, it's still my favorite werewolf movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm so due to rewatch that. I haven't watched it in probably like 4 years.
I still have yet to watch Dog Soldiers. I know. But because I want to get it and I want to do a movie review on it, don't want to watch it before I do the movie review, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I need to find it on VHS.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to spend a shitload of money on VHS now. So
No. Well,
I'd
VHS,
rather
they're fucking going up in price every time you fucking look.
every time.
It's
That
crazy.
shit I sent you the other day, that was
Nuts.
fucking retarded, wasn't it?
Nuts. It's, you know what's fucking nuts? Speaking of fucked up bullshit like that, the Garbage Pail Kids cards, like a new set just came out on the 28th, which was like 2 days ago. It sold out in 1 hour, and people posted the set online, $100 set for $500 on
Yeah.
eBay.
Fucking
It's like, you
scalpers,
cocksuckers, they fucking, you know what? But like at the same time, it's like Tops, like the card company. Like,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? You're letting people buy like fucking like 20 cartons and shit like that. Like, that's crazy, man.
They learned their lesson from back in the day when they did sports cards and they fucked that whole market up. Now they're just letting, all they want to do is let shit get bought up as fast as humanly possible, and then they don't ever remake it again or make a shit ton of them, like they did with all the sports cards and all the movie cards. Like, holy shit, all the movie cards,
Dude, it's mental. Like, Garbage Pail Kids are no fuck around. If you have old GPK, like I'm talking like from the first, if you have mint condition Garbage Pail Kid cards from the first set, you're sitting on a literal, you're sitting on like thousands, like 5-figure thousands.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
The fact that, like, as ridiculous as that sounds, like, at least cards like hold some sort of value.
Yeah,
I've seen things as stupid as like Pez dispensers
yeah,
from the 90s being like hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
that's insane to me.
Like, fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is like going on? I feel like
what it is everybody that owns old shit thinks it's fucking worth money. The same thing happened with like old video games. Like, remember old shows like the Game Chasers and all those shows on YouTube where they would go out and find all this stuff for dirt cheap and be like, I bought this and it's worth this. And then everybody sees that stuff and they go, oh, fuck, that's worth that. Let me look up this. Oh, I got Super Mario 3. It's worth $1,000 or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like everybody that I ever met in my life had Super Mario 3. How is that game worth, like, I seen that for $80 when at like the fucking the height of like retro gaming, like around here at the stores and stuff. It was nuts.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, there's only like two reasons why it would ever be more than, it should ever be more than like $10, and that's because if it is the late late release 5-screw edition, and if you also have the box that was misprinted. Other than that, Super Mario 3 was a fucking console seller game. I mean, it should never be more than fucking $10. Same thing with Mario Duck Hunt. Mario Duck Hunt should be less than a fucking buck. It's a game that came with every fucking system.
Yeah.
I have so many of those in a fucking box out on my patio. I used to use, if you remember, at my old setup in my office, I used to use an extra copy of Mario Duck Hunt as a fucking coaster on my desk. I had so many.
Yeah. Radio says Mario All-Stars is the better version of that game. Of which one? I never had
I don't
Mario
know if I can agree with you on that one. And I will say why is because
he says BRB, so he's fucking off.
Yeah, okay. Mario All-Stars, because you said you don't know what that is, that's the Super Nintendo version. They put all of the old Mario games on one cart for Super Nintendo.
Okay, yeah.
And they did them in Super Nintendo graphics as well.
I remember that. Was the cover was like Mario with like a fucking magician hat?
Right.
Or some shit.
Yeah, there's two versions of it too. There's one that only had Mario 1 through 3 and Lost Levels on it, and then there was a second version that had Mario 1 through 3 Lost Levels and Super Mario World on it as well. I have both of them, but the one that the reason I don't agree is because I still really feel like the certain games that came out on certain consoles at the time really don't feel good if you don't use the controller that came out with them, especially NES games. Like those controllers are tight.
I know what you mean. It's like you know, you could play like I've emulated Pokemon like over the years like countless times. And even on my phone, I have Pokemon Red on my phone. But if you try
Me
to
too.
put like if you try to play a game where like Ninja Gaiden or some shit like on your phone or on the keyboard, like it ain't happening.
Mm-mm.
It's not happening.
No, and it's funny you bring that up. I literally had this discussion before with someone that about that game specifically because I am very good at Ninja Gaiden, but I can't play it without an NES controller and not a fucking stupid Wi-Fi one they came out with the NES Mini. I need the actual wired controller to make sure the shit's actually tight as fuck to
Yeah.
beat that game. That game is hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that game.
It's crazy because like even you know I was playing this is like maybe a year ago, but I was playing San Andreas and
Hmm.
my PS2 version was fucked, so I had to play the Xbox 360 version, and it
Hmm.
was just it just like it wasn't the same. It
It's
just
not.
wasn't. It's not the same. Like I feel like with Grand Theft Auto, I need to play it on a PS2 controller. I just
Hmm.
need to. That's just the way it is, man.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I bought when Grand Theft Auto 3, the remaster or whatever came out. I
Mhm.
bought that also, and it was like I can't play this unless it's on PlayStation 2. It just there's just some things I'm just saying that like
Yeah.
controls need when that Ninja Turtle collection came out last year, where it had like all the old games from Super Nintendo and NES on it. I
Right.
didn't buy it because I'm never gonna play Turtles in Time unless I'm playing it on a fucking Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no
How
point
how
in
am I gonna
fucking.
on an Xbox controller? It's gonna feel like
You probably already own all those games.
I do,
So why
but
the fuck shell out more money? Just you know what I mean? And like, do you even get a physical copy with that? Probably the fuck not. Everything is no. There's no
there's
physical
well,
copy.
even the physical copy that only came out on the Switch or whatever is just a little fucking SD card. So
Yeah.
it's
What the
like,
fuck
why the
is
fuck would I
that?
want that? I
Yeah. Like
want,
there's
I want, I want physical shit. I want fucking cartridges. We want cartridges. We like cartridges. That
what
shit's
game? What
fucking
game? What
rad.
game? What games are those? Is one of them Doom?
That's Doom
Look at this guy. That's so sick, man.
and
That just reminds me of being a
fucking
kid.
Demon's Crest. I want fucking cartridges.
I don't think I ever played Demon's Crest, but dude, that red Doom cartridge just took me back to like my older cousin's room back in the day with like fucking he had like a drawer full of batteries and shit, but I can remember like Doom being played in there and just being like, "Oh." You know, because it wasn't like fucking like, you know, Super Mario 3, like to use that as a reference, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's way different.
it
You know,
is
because
super
I went
different.
from having a NES to having a PS1, and my cousin went from having the NES. He had an NES, SNES, and a Sega, and then he went to an N64, and he had like Pokemon Stadium and
Oh
Pokemon
yeah.
Snap and all that shit, and it was like, holy fuck, this
Yeah,
is
that
the
would have been
future.
that would be mind blowing if you had only an NES and you see fucking PlayStation 1 for the
Oh my
first time and
god,
you're
dude!
like,
Yo, the first game that I bought Twisted Metal 2 before I had the system with my allowance, and then my dad bought me a used PS1 from a pawn shop that came with Mortal Kombat, Sub Zero, whatever the fuck that was called,
yeah, I remember.
and it came with something else. Maybe I don't know, but I quickly got Spyro and
Mm,
Crash Bandicoot, and like the rest is history. You know what I mean?
yeah, when we
It's
got
like
our
this.
PlayStation, we got it from Costco.
Wow.
It's like a warehouse store. I don't know if it
Oh
exists
yeah,
out
we have
there.
Costco.
Okay,
We got
so
Costco
it
for
came in a giant plastic case. Like the box for the PlayStation was in the middle, and it came with two games on the side, and it was Twisted Metal and Crash Bandicoot.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. Cammy's in the house. What's going on, Cammy? This guy asked like you the way you were like Costco, it's like a warehouse store. Like it made me feel like I was like in some like little hick country where like we fucking go and buy like potatoes from the fucking market and all this shit.
I
Like,
don't
"Can
know.
we
You
buy
were
the
just talking
potatoes
about
for the
you were just talking about maple trees or maple fucking
Maple
things in your
Keys,
house.
man.
Maple keys, like I'm supposed to know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, but I guess you guys don't have maple trees out there, do you?
I don't know.
Maple tree. It's a
I
maple
don't
flag.
know.
Maple
I
or
don't
maple flag. Maple
maple syrup.
the
I don't,
maple key. The maple key is from the maple tree. that has the maple leaf that's on the Canadian flag.
I've still never heard of a fucking maple key before. I thought you were like talking about like actual keys on the ground. Like, why is there a
If
fucking
you
key on the ground?
if you take one of these fucking things and you go outside and you
Can
throw
you
it up
eat
in the
that?
air, no, but if you throw it up in the air, it'll do what a helicopter propeller does. It like goes in like fucking circles.
Can you
It's
eat it?
crazy. What's that?
Can you eat it?
No, I wouldn't eat that fucking shit. Fuck no. Fuck no. But no, I think it's sick that you have like you posted that alien video and now you're like, I know you're working on another one. Like I like to see it's fun because like, you know, like we're kind of like a cut from the same fucking cloth in a way. Like
Mhm.
you obviously more gaming and stuff and me more like fucking I don't even know. I just post the most whatever the fuck I think is all right is what I post. I recorded a video the other night, but I didn't post it because it felt semi forced. I was like, this kind of feels forced. I'm like,
Yeah,
fucking, I'm not gonna post this, man.
I've done that before as well.
Yeah.
I've recorded entire videos before. I did a whole movie review once, and that's never been uploaded, and I never did, and I'm never going to. And it was based on
What the fuck
it
was
was
that?
based. I don't know.
Some kind of
I had to look around.
fucking
Uh,
alien just warped into your fucking apartment.
it was based on fucking or it was on Doom with The Rock.
Oh
And,
fuck, I remember that movie.
yeah, and I was gonna do a whole movie review on that like 7 years ago, and I was just like really not feeling it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fucking post this. This is fucking trash.
Yeah.
I mean, most of my videos are trash anyway, but this is like trashier, like bottom of the barrel. I like, was I even awake when I
Yeah.
tried to record this?
I've had shit like that. I've had shit where like I'll like get really fucking stoned and I'll be like, all right, I know what I'm gonna talk about, and then it just like fucking trails off, and I'm like, no. I've said so many times like there's if I could compile every time I said it, it would be like a 7 minute long video of me just going no and just hitting end on the camera. Oh my
I
god.
could never ever be stoned and make a video ever. I
I don't
just
think I could be sober.
like, do you see? Well, I'm sober for a lot of videos. I'm never sober on stream, obviously, but in the last few videos, just because I haven't made one in forever, 6 months. But I could never ever be stoned making a video because I already yammer on and on and on and on and on in fucking videos where I'm like, it almost seems like in some videos I'm starting to argue with myself. So I can only imagine how bad that would be if I was actually stoned in a video. So I don't know.
It's fucking because like when I make it, like it's usually it's so always just off the fucking beaten path.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no notes really being taken. It's just like me going, well, guess I'll make a video. Like you know, I'll watch a movie and be like, well, all right, that was good. I'll talk about that. And then I always forget about like the main thing that I wanted to mention. Like,
Oh, I know. I
always
hate that.
happens.
I hate that when that happens.
Yeah. My face was so red. I was like, what the fuck's going on? But I think it's just the lighting in this room.
Well, now you just look like a ghost.
I think it looks cool.
You look like you have a white mustache. You're starting to look like Brother Spoonie from last
Brother
episode.
Oh my god, the Slender Man alien. Okay, so get into
Oh.
the chat here.
So Radio has seen
Oh,
the fucking movie, I'm assuming.
where the fuck can I put this? I guess I'm gonna put it. I don't know.
Who's Blue Electric? What?
That's Cammy.
Cammy White from Street Fighter.
No, she's been in the zine a bunch of times. She's been in the chat a bunch of times too.
I need to like follow all these people on Instagram. I know I follow Radioactive.
Cammy's the one that drew that picture of me as a fucking like cholo fucking clown.
Oh yeah, that was really fucking good. That was like
Mhm.
tattoo worthy good.
She just sent me the files today. I'm gonna print it and hang it in here.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
It's crazy because like I've gotten I got drawn before by one of the contributors by the name of Cinema Sketchbook, and then she did me as the clown thing. I really like that.
You know what we should try to do one of these days? You remember when I would do the lives with the clown meat?
Yeah,
We should try to get that dude on here one of these days. I
that'd
mean,
be
he's not like
hilarious.
he's like barely active as that character anymore, and nowadays he's like all just like making like custom figures of like toys and shit. Like he takes,
nice.
like he goes and buys them, disassembles them, sands them, and like repaints them, and they look like better than anything that you could buy from like Todd McFarlane now. It's like actually
That's
really
sick.
impressive that it's like he's that good.
That's sick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, refill your drink. But yeah, to quickly go back to these cards for a minute. Like I said, oh fucking barely. There's so much glare. Wrath one, Meatloaf Jack from American Werewolf in London, Violent Jason, Crispy Kruger. These are obviously done in the style of Garbage Pail Kid cards. I'm just gonna kind of fire through them. These are a blast to make. This one's one of my favorites. I love the background. I think it turned out sick. Rotten
And Ricky, you gotta keep on. You gotta tell people, man. Every time you bring up the cards in your print, you're not telling them where to buy it.
Oh, you can message me at cinema.187 on Instagram, or you can just message me here, and I can. It's YouTube doesn't really have a good messaging system, so
No, it doesn't. No,
I
absolutely not.
don't expect anyone to send me their fucking address in a YouTube comment. So that like I had a guy message me the other day in a comment saying he doesn't have Instagram. So I respond the comment that I responded with was just my email address.
Sure. I mean, I respect that. I hear that all the time.
Yeah. Cuz not every motherfucker's on Instagram and all this bullshit. Like I'm only on Instagram and Facebook, and I only really use Facebook for groups because there's so many good groups. I follow a lot of good artists and all kinds of shit. Like the Garbage Pail Kid Facebook group is really cool. There's a lot of good.
I have a Facebook. I even have a Facebook for the channel. I just barely ever use it. I've barely ever used it, and I use Twitter, but Twitter I mostly use for news. And the most thing that I get force pushed every time I'm on Twitter now is people dying on YouTube all the time. So it's like, I don't know. Social media is fucked.
It is fucked. It is absolutely fucked.
I'm still waiting for the next competitor to YouTube ever going to come out, if it ever comes out.
I doubt it. Well, I want to show you something sick real fast. Since we were on the topic of the cards, uncut sheets.
Oh yeah.
And then these ones are from the next set, but I'll show you them. They're one of me and one of my brother. The one of me, I think, is the most accurate drawing of me that's ever fucking been done. Minus
I've never seen you with a fully grown out beard though.
The only problem is that joint ain't nearly big enough.
You should grow your beard out even longer.
I don't like this is about as long as I like it to get out, man. Honestly, like it took me years for it to fucking like get to where it is now. Like it used to be like the high of it. Like now that it's like kind of parallel with that, like the mustache or whatever. I think I'm doing all right, but it took a long time to get it like up here. It was like neck beard. It wasn't neck beard because I would shave like that. Like I always shaved it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But it wasn't like fucking. Yeah, like I don't have like fucking a bunch of fucking hair. I'm not a scraggly fella. You know
right.
Like I like to I haven't I'm gonna trim this tomorrow because we're having like a dinner. We're going to a restaurant tomorrow.
He's a clean cut young man.
I'm a very clean cut young boy. Oh my god. Yeah, my fucking uncle, this is random as fuck, but my uncle has enlisted me again to get him stuff off YouTube onto discs. So I've been fucking doing the other day I did it for like 2 hours. I was just fucking burning discs. YouTube's a crazy source. Like it's even like to us it's whatever, we're used to it, but to people that don't have the internet, YouTube to them is like, you know, mind blowing. It's like, can you look up this? Can you look up that? Can you look up this hockey game from 1977 where there was like this crazy fight?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I've always thought about that. Like in the long run, if I were to like, I mean, I've always kind of encouraged my audience to like burn or rip any video of mine off the internet, just in case another fucking catastrophe happens, like the first time my channel was terminated, because some of those videos that did get terminated off the first channel, I mean, I never had a backup for those at the time. So some of those videos are lost forever.
Yeah.
But
it is a good idea. It is a good idea to have like a backup of them at like,
well,
I mean, I personally
do. I do, but in the long run, like if you just ended up wanting to make more money, why don't you just like make a DVD?
Yeah.
Or I don't know, start doing like Mystery Science Theater 3000 to your own content. Have you ever reacted to your own very first YouTube video before?
My first, it doesn't exist anymore. But I haven't, because it does like there's like.
What about your movies?
I have all my movies. I have everything backed up. Like all my films that I made, I have backups. I have all the raw footage. I have all the raw audio. I have everything.
Have you ever reacted to any of them, or
no?
Are
but
you
that
planning
would be
on like?
Fun. That would be
fun. I think that'd be a sick idea.
I think I might have done that like live, like in a thing before. I haven't watched them in a while. It's been a while.
It'd be a cool director's commentary.
Yeah, yeah. Because like the thing about those movies is, like, I feel like, especially like the first couple are so short, like I wouldn't be able to get like a whole lot of stuff out, because that first one where like my brother comes out of the car and throws the knife like in the garage, that was 1 minute long, and like I have a story about that would take like a few minutes to probably explain.
Well, that's what people want to see when you're doing director's commentary.
Right.
Like if you want to watch the video.
No, but I mean, like, I would have to talk longer than the fucking video is.
So
fuck. And this is why, because like when we were filming,
I like long form content. I do too. Nat brain. Doom scrolling. No,
I do too. I'm totally with you. But like with that video, it's like I would have to pause it basically. Like I would have to play it and pause it. Like it wouldn't be like a commentary. Yeah. Like, yeah, I mean that doesn't. I guess that would be fine. I don't know why I thought that was going to be bad if I had to pause it.
No, I
fucking did that
I did that with that stupid Silent Hill 2 story trailer. I was pausing it. Pausing. Fuck, why can't I fucking ever speak when I'm on live stream? I was pausing it.
You're making a mockery of this stream. We're going to have to end it.
I'm a mockery of myself, which is already a character almost. I was pausing it like every other minute in that video, and I'm like, okay. And so I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. Okay, let's play.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. It's fun. Like you know what? Making those films, like I don't regret going to film school or any of that stuff. Even though I'm not in the fucking industry, but I mean, I got a few good short films during college, and then I did a few after that I'm more proud of. And I think, you know what, I have a few more ideas in my head, and some like script ideas and shit like that. The only thing is executing them. You know what I mean? Because like it's doable. Because I always made it easy. My brother and my dad. That way I can like always guarantee like free actors and shit.
Sure.
And just getting everyone, because like it's not impossible. It's just I realize that like my brother's like a 26-year-old kid that wants to like do his own thing. I don't want to like, it's like, hey man, can I borrow you for like an entire day of your weekend? You know what I mean? And he might have to work on like that type of shit. It's like, well, I don't like being a bother unless I'm like 100% ready. Like I have like everything mapped out, storyboards, all that stuff. And I'm like, hey, we got a film to make. You know what I mean? Because that was the thing. Like I like to plan shit out. Like I really have, there's a like when you make a short film, like if you want like the ones that I made personally, like a lot of fucking around had to go into them. It wasn't like the old days when I was making short films for fun, like before film school and all that shit. It was just like I have this crazy idea, and I would say to my brother or like my buddies, and let's film this. And there was no real planning, so my vision was thwarted by myself because I was like, you rush this, you know what I mean? There's no reason to rush it. Get it down, plan it to a T, and then you can fucking boom, there you go. Like the last one that we made was that one at my apartment where my fucking dad kills my brother in the bed with the electric knife, and at the end of it he bites into an actual like beef liver, which is fucked. He does, man. It's fucked. But no, I do enjoy watching those from time to time. And same with like the zines. Like I haven't looked through the zines because I'm waiting to be done with issue 6. Once issue 6 is done, then I'll sit down and I'll look through all of them. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of shit now. Like there's hundreds of pages at this point.
There is.
Like
it's a legit magazine.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And there's some, like I said before, like a lot of returning artists, a lot of fucking people that are coming back that took like that weren't in like one or two. You know what I mean? Like people are just kind of like coming and going, which is, I love that. You know what I mean? I think it's sick. There's a lot of new people involved. There's some heavy hitter artists that I think are like some of my favorite artists that I'm like proud to have on there. Like people like Radio, people like Cammy, people like fucking the Creep from 6 Feet Deep, who's like an OG artist. His stuff is insane. Who else? Dahmer Art, fucking Dunwich Horror, KGG Mind Trip. I'm trying to think of some other motherfuckers. Ghoul Portal.
I think everyone that's ever contributed to the magazine in one way or another is really talented in what they do. And what is really cool is it shows that people are really striving for something that's not like Fangoria, or it's not Rue Morgue, and it's not mainstream kind of crap with a bunch of fucking ads in there. People want a fucking like magazine where you get straight to the thing, and it's legit independent people just trying to do something, you know.
It's just like a way of like showcasing all these people that don't always have a way to have their stuff in circulation in print. You know what I mean? Like not everybody that like I don't like I have my stuff in a few other zines, but like like to me there's no better high than to like get a zine and like open it up and like there's your stuff. That's one thing, but like all these other people's stuff, it makes it like a very fun it's kind of like a group project in a way. Do you know what I mean? And like I'm not against that. I think that's a good way of putting it, because like when we made the 4th issue, which was the Video Nasties issue, that was 28 artists. I had 28 different DMs going at the fucking same time. Everyone's asking me about fucking this or that, or just like kind of shooting the shit, whatever. Like this is the progress of it, and you're like, I didn't want to be like, oh, fuck you. You know what I mean? So like I would always respond, and like I'm involved, because it's like, dude, you're letting me use your fucking artwork. You're getting a copy, and I don't know. I appreciate everyone that does it. You know what I mean? Like it's like I thank everyone that's involved, because it's that no one has to be like, hey, yeah, you can use my art for free.
Was that the issue of the?
You did Island of Death.
Oh God. Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
You did an article for Island of Death, and I believe Radio did an art piece for Island of Death.
What a fucking retarded, weird ass movie.
Dude, those video nasties, some of them are fucking dog shit, man. Like just
Well,
because it has like a sick
I
name.
can understand why it was the last one on the fucking list.
Oh yeah, no one wanted that shit.
Like holy shit, I was laughing, and then all of a sudden I was just like, I didn't buy enough alcohol for this.
Well, the thing is about some of those movies from like the 70s and stuff like that, like the very like low budgety horror films like that, like they usually have like one good thing about them. You know what I mean? There might be like one thing you take away, maybe not.
What was the redeeming quality of that film?
Dude, I haven't watched that one yet, man.
The dude trying to fuck the goat?
Radio says Nico Nastakas, master of Greek cinema. That must be the film. That must be the director.
My God, that movie was fucking strange.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. The thing about this zine is that's like panicking to me is like, it's I just feel like I don't have enough like stuff in it from myself, and I'm like, I think I have like 3 or 4 things, 3 or 4 pages, and then a cover, and I have like the front inside cover and like the title page and all that shit, which I don't have drawn yet, but I know what I'm gonna do. It's like this is no lie, man. I've been trying to think of a comic for like the entire month of August, and I just couldn't like figure anything out. Like I couldn't. It has to like live up to like at least like Blood Drunk, like not in terms of like style, but like I want it to be like, you know, monumental enough to be in the fucking thing. But I don't know. I've been telling everyone that I'm gonna try to have it in print by October, so we'll see what happens. Like the end of October, I mean like Halloween. So
what I also think would be cool if you started doing, if you wanted to have more shit in there, just because you are the person that's orchestrating this whole thing. You know how in old magazines there was always the letter from the creator. That was the first page always.
Yeah, I did that in number 5. I did that.
Yeah, I think that would be sick to have you have a whole thing written out based on every issue's theme and why you chose the theme and what it means to you. Because dude, you are the Wizard of Oz character behind the magazine. So
I'm the fucking Wizard of Oz. You goddamn right.
You're fucking Oz, buddy.
Dude, that's an article right there. The fucking history of Cinema 187, because it is the 6th issue. That's shit. Don't make it to the 6th issue a lot of times, man.
No, movies don't make it to the 6th movie most of the time.
Good fucking idea, man.
I just think it would be sick every time because they're all themed. I think it would be a really cool thing of why you chose.
Well, they're not all themed. Only the last 3. So the first one was kind of just like.
Well, are they going to be themed from going on forward because they have been themed now?
Well, I think it would be really cool to do Universal Monsters. Like, I think that would be a really good one. Because like, listen, I have so many ideas for it, but like I think the best way to do it is probably do 2 a year. So number 5 came out this year, and then number 6 will come out in October, and then I'll put the feelers out and be like, hey, the deadline for submissions is like February 1st, you know what I mean, or some shit like that. Like I gave everyone like 5 or 6 months for this one.
Yeah. You don't want to have a Halloween and Christmas episode magazine.
Well, this one's going to come out on Halloween, and it is the satanic fucking 666 issue.
You don't want Christmas horror in there?
I mean, I like Christmas horror and stuff. Like, I'm not against
Garbage Day.
I'm not against. I fucking hate that movie, for the record. Troll, is it Troll 2 or some bullshit? I fucking hate those movies. Let me ask you this: do you like that movie? I forget what the fuck it's called, but it has that guy, and he goes on to a rooftop, and he goes, "I'm wrong," or "You're wrong," and he goes, "Oh, hi, Mark." Do you know what movie I'm talking about? This Radio. Do you know that film? What the fuck is the name of that?
What?
there's I forget. There's this. It's like known as like the worst movie of all time, and it's just like a piece of shit. Fucking just
The
like
worst movie of all time.
yeah.
That's a very strong statement. I don't know.
The Room. Okay, it's called The Room.
Oh, with the dude with the long black hair.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I forget why I brought it up now.
I've seen worse movies.
That movie's dog shit.
Sure, I've seen worse ones though.
Someone named Javi or JV says The Room as well. Radio says is 7 Western. Well, I want to do Western, and I have the Western comic, and I could actually get it. I could do the comic's going to be like 30 pages long. That's why I didn't do it for this one, because I was like, there's no way I'll get it done in time. I probably could have had it done in time, but you know what, dude? I didn't want to force it. And it's the same thing, like I said earlier. I don't know if we were live when I said this, but like the fucking the fifth one. Fuck, I forgot. I'm so stoned from the edible. I'm like losing my train of thought.
Well, here we're also just regular people.
Right.
I mean, me and Ricky work a lot, like full-time, regular people jobs.
So all this shit is on top of work. Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand.
And our relationships and our whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Because like we have our own shit going on, and like, you know, this stuff, like thankfully, like I have a job where there's times where like I could draw a little bit and shit like that. So like that's not bad. I think that's what I was gonna talk. Western Conference is gonna be like 3 pages.
This is my favorite part of the podcast when this starts happening to Ricky, where he's just like,
well, I'm trying.
What was I talking about?
Well, because I'm thinking of so much shit.
He had like a really great point building up, and then all of a sudden,
wait,
what was I actually talking about here?
Well, I know I was talking about that shitty movie, and then we started to talk about the Western comic. It's hard to watch that start to finish, that and like Neil Breen stuff. Breen. Cammy says she actually loves I-5. I don't know what the fuck that one is. Or is issue 5 maybe? I don't know. Breen's 8 and harsh. I don't know. Can't you see the chat?
I can see it, and I don't know what any of it means.
I don't know who Neil Bren is. He sounds like a fuckhead.
I'm never gonna get over that Bruce Campbell fucking clip.
Radio says
so glad it's a video.
Fair, a Western comic for me is going to be like 3 pages. Well, mine's gonna be like 30 pages, and it's like,
you know what I think about Bruce Campbell? What? He's a fuckhead.
He's a fuckhead.
That's one of the greatest things I think I've ever seen ever.
Sorry, typo. Okay, so basically, all right. So issue 6 of 187.
Okay. Yes.
It's got me personally. I'm doing 3 articles. I'm doing The Exorcist, Rosemary's Baby, and something on my phone.
Like you're actually writing something this time?
I wrote like 3 or 4 or 5 articles in the last one. They weren't like long articles. They were just like movie reviews. They were like the 1-page movie reviews. So like I wouldn't really call that an article, but Evil Dead. Remember earlier I told you I was gonna like do the Evil Dead film. So I want to do an article about like all 3 of them, like overlapping, because like I don't
great.
I consider those films satanic in nature.
I'm really interested to see what's gonna become.
Listen, I wouldn't like fucking trash it. I'm gonna give it a fair shake, dude. I haven't watched Army of Darkness
every time we're on here. That's like the stick.
That movie's for fuckheads.
The shtick now is that Ricky hates Army of Darkness.
Well, I made that video of you from that streams, like saying that it sucks dicks and balls or something, and then I made that image of you kicking the fuck out of
heavy bag.
Kicking the fuck out of it. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that Room movie. Okay, maybe this is what I was gonna say. And when I was in film school, I was like the fucking. I just felt so. I'm not trying to sound like some like movie fucking expert I'm not trying to sound like a movie gatekeeper or anything like that. But a lot of the motherfuckers I went to school with, they probably knew movies and they knew what they liked, but they didn't have like a broad umbrella education of film. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about like you only watch horror films. Like we only watch horror films, then you're missing out on a whole world of movies. You know what I mean? And that's why
eclectic,
yeah, like
view of film.
Yeah, so like if you only watch horror films, you're missing out on like all the great samurai films. You're missing out on French crazy fucking films, Italian like there's so much good stuff out there. Like I listen, I'm a fucking horror fanatic. Trust me, I love horror movies.
We all know this.
It's my favorite genre. You know what I mean? My favorite subgenre of horror for the last few years I would probably say Giallo, which is more of like a crime murder mystery film, but it's still got horrific. There's tons of blood. It's Dario Argento. It's fucking Sergio Martino. All these like insane. Like there's a good movie called Torso. I think it's Sergio Martino. I reviewed a few Giallo films. Like if you're that interested, you can go on the channel and fucking look around and stuff. Like that's one thing that I've been wanting to do is make more movie reviews. But the last couple that I made were about movies that I hadn't seen in a while. So I'm so due to watch a lot of stuff. Me and my wife, we've talked about like the winter's coming. Those Sundays, man, where we just sit around and fucking watch like The Thing, fucking all these. I don't know. I always associate The Thing with winter, and same with The Shining. Like you got to watch that in a winter setting.
Sure, I feel that way. Same. Also, when I want to do the whole like sit down, hunker down is with Lord of the Rings, the extended cuts when it's fucking raining as hard as fuck outside.
Yeah,
that's when it's time to hunker down and fucking do all 3 extended cuts in one day with a charcuterie board and fucking a lot of alcohol,
a lot of dope. Oh, dude, we're no strangers to the charcuterie board. Fucking love it, dude.
The charcuterie.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Maybe I'll fight Apollo, maybe I won't, you know?
You know what's funny? I keep seeing a meme of him where he goes, "I'm afraid," all right? And it's like a funny thing. It's like some bullshit and
it's about them getting older, right?
It's just like whatever. Yeah.
Hey, yo, you know, we can't do that anymore. We're not those people anymore, you know. Yeah. That was just
it'll be like
it's just when we were younger, you know. We're turning into like regular people.
It'd be like, why don't you want to go to sleep yet? And because I'm afraid.
Because I'm afraid, all right?
Yeah, like that kind of like silly shit. Like I think it's out of control with the silly shit. Everyone's apparently a fan of that fucking movie, The Room.
Hey, you know, Adrian, you know, I'm not asking you to not be
a woman,
not be a woman anymore. You know, don't ask me to stop being a man. You know,
they stole that tearing you apart thing from that one James Dean film. I forget the name of it.
Everyone seems to be in love with that movie.
LO5R. That's probably supposed to be a T. Lord of the Rings Extended Cut is my NY day routine. Oh, like New Year's, yeah.
New Year's Day routine. Because
fuck. Lord of the Rings is so fucking good.
I know why they're saying. I know why Cammy's saying that is because if you time a specific part of Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, at a certain time, and it hits midnight at the battle, that's exactly when at midnight it should strike, and Gandalf's going to be like, so it begins.
No, Theoden. It's Theoden that says it.
Oh, Theoden says it, yeah.
Fuck, man. That fucking, like, those movies, because, like, we can say this, we're the era when we were kids when this shit was in the theater.
2000.
You know, like
2000 was
dude,
the Fellowship.
I went with Uncle Mike. I've talked about him. He's gonna be here tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Uncle Mike will be here. Maybe I can squeeze a video out of him.
Do it. Fuck it.
I would love to, man. Because like he hasn't been in here since I built this bookshelf.
Dude, no nuts. Make it happen.
Yeah, I would love to.
Force it.
I'll be like, hey, come inside for a minute, and I'll just stick the camera in his fucking face and be like, hey,
You
man.
fucking should. Even if it's just a fucking like 30-second video of you,
Yeah.
just be like, hey, fucking say something.
I'll be like, come check out the. I'll just like put the. I have a camera behind me.
Hand him Army of Darkness on Blu-ray and give him his 30-second review.
I think he likes that one because he's really big into
Dude,
swords.
everyone likes that one. You're the only one that's like,
Well, everyone
nah,
else
bro,
me is fucked in the head. Bunch of fuckheads, man.
Bunch of fuckheads.
Bunch of fucking clownish
Dude, I just saw like I have one statue saved in my like cart on my phone.
Yeah.
Of Army of Darkness bust statue of basically the movie cover, and then I saw today another one being made by a completely different company, same pose, except I fucking couldn't stand it because they tried to make Ash look like a fucking Marvel character, like he's fucking ripped as fuck, like looking like Wolverine ripped.
Yeah.
Like huge abs, huge muscles. And I'm like, dude, that ain't Bruce Campbell, bud.
No.
Like his neck is as thick as John Cena.
No. I don't think of when I think of Bruce Campbell, I think of kind of like a scrawny guy, especially in those like the first two. He's just like a skinny guy. He's like an average guy.
He's an average guy in all three of them.
Yeah.
Like he's the same dude all through all the movies. Dark Man, fucking the man with the screaming brain, everything until he gets fat.
Dude, what about this is a film that he's in that people don't usually talk about is Maniac Cop, man. Maniac Cop.
I love Maniac Cop.
It's so good. That movie's so fucking good. That scene where it shows like the Maniac Cop, like when he's in prison and those guys are stabbing him and all that shit. It's like in slow motion. That scene's out of control and it's playing that weird fucking sound. Oh,
Even the second one with him being in it, it was short lived, but
second one was good. It had that guy that he was like living with, like that weirdo fucking guy. Like it was good still. Though I gotta revisit those. It's been
what I really love that no one ever talks about is fucking Chud.
Chud is good. It's got Mr. McAllister, doesn't it?
It has a shit ton of people in it.
Yeah. Doesn't it have John Goodman?
It has Mr. McAllister and it has one of the Sticky Bandits.
Oh, it's Daniel Stern, right?
Yeah. There's a whole Home Alone crew in that fucking movie.
God damn it, man. Fucking Macaulay Culkin was fucking one of the little greasy fucks, one of the Chuds. Oh, God. And Bud the Chud, the sequel, Bud the Chud. Oh, my God. Yeah. Those are good flicks, man. Good flicks. Like they're all worth, like, all those movies from the fucking 80s and stuff. Like, people say that the 80s was a bad era for cinema. It depends. It depends what you're talking about because I can tell you like a billion good movies from the 80s, man.
Anyone that, if I heard someone tell me that like in real life in person, I'd be like, go hug a landmine. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Go hug a landmine. Fuck. That's brutal. Let me read this comment real fast. Streetcar Named Desire was the film. It's really famous because it's really bad acting-wise from the lead actor. Yeah, because that lead actor guy, didn't he also direct it?
Right.
That movie is fucked. And then James Franco made a movie about that movie, and it's like, dude, you're James Franco. Like, what the fuck?
Well, James Franco is like a fucking,
Isn't he a fucking diddler or something? The groomer?
Yeah, he's a chester.
Yeah, he's a chester. A chester.
I didn't want to use the actual term because I didn't want your video getting flagged.
Oh fuck! What, I know what you mean. He's a child molester.
Well,
listen, I refuse to censor my fucking self. I'm not one, and I know you're not one. We don't condone it. You can say words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt thee.
Yeah, but I don't want your live getting taken down.
It won't get taken down
because YouTube's too sensitive.
Murder. No one's listening. They don't listen to this. Listen. I think that videos that get fucked up from that, the people that are afraid to say that kind of shit is because they are making money off YouTube. They're afraid to lose monetization or something. I don't make money off this. So guess what? Fuck you.
How about shit, piss, conk, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat?
Is that the Blink-182's track?
Yep.
Dude, you know what's fucking mental? Okay, so it might have been this morning. Me and Kaylee were talking about Blink-182. I think it was yesterday actually, but I said, "Do you remember that song from the Take Off Your Pants and Jacket called It's Christmas Eve?"
Yeah,
It's
it's
Christmas
Christmas
Eve
Eve
and
and
my
I only
grandpa.
got 2 fucking presents.
No, he's like
And my
Christmas Eve.
grandpa keeps
No,
shitting his
he's
pants. He's always fucking shitting his
yeah,
pants.
and I'll never talk to you again.
Unless your mom will suck my cock.
Yeah. No, but
Unless your dad will suck my
yeah.
cock.
No, it says it starts off, it goes, "It's Christmas Eve and my grandpa just ate 7 fucking hot dogs. Christmas
Yeah.
Eve and my grandpa just ate 7 fucking hot dogs and he shit
I
his
can't even
pants. He's
believe we're
always
talking
fucking
about
shitting his pants."
Blink-182.
Oh my god. What a
That's great.
classic.
We're gonna have a great time when I come up there.
Oh my god. No, but like I don't wanna,
Canada will
this.
never be the same.
It never will be, but I'll say this. When I said that demonic term that I said, uh I'm not saying it because I'm trying to be extreme. I'm just saying it because like I'm not saying anything racist. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying something because James Franco like is known, like it was out a few years ago, like that he was
Way longer than that. Yeah.
a perverted fuck. You know what I mean? I should have said a perverted fuck. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll use
No,
that.
he's like that fucking retard that's in that Scientology crap that just is in prison for the rest of his life from the 70s show.
Name a good James Franco film. Anybody? He's not in any good movies. He's in Spider-Man. Those Spider-Man films are good, but it's not because he's in it. It's because Tobey Maguire's a good Spider-Man.
No, he's a really shitty actual like son of fucking Norman Osborn. He's a shitty fucking son
He's
version.
not. He ain't good in any film. The only film that he's good in
fucking Pineapple Express. And Pineapple Express is like so fucking annoying, and he's not even the fucking best character in the movie.
No, best character in the film is the fucking the main bad guy, that Ted guy. That like there's that scene where they're standing around and he's got a huge knife and he says, "Has anybody seen my bigger knife?"
I like his henchman the most. The one Italian guy and the one black dude.
Right. Yeah. That fucking that Italian guy, he's from he's been in Goodfellas, he was in Departed. Yeah. That black dude is fucking awesome. I love Craig Robinson. Yeah. He's in Hot Tub Time Machine, dude. Hot Tub Time Machine. Do you like it?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Oh.
No, but those two characters are probably the two best characters in the movie. Dude. Of Pineapple Express, to me.
I would highly...
Except for the beginning where it's black and white and
that's funny.
The guy smoking weed and he's like, blurp, 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 spaceman.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Yeah. Just out of nowhere.
And he's like, and then the guy goes, illegal. Fun fact, that's Ajax from the Warriors that says that says illegal.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. He's been in a lot of good stuff. He was in, I forget what his name is, that actor's name. I think his name's James something, but I'm
horrible with names, so
he's in the movie The Girl Next Door. Have you seen that film?
Fuck yeah, I have.
Okay, so
I love that. I love that chick that's in that movie. I loved her since I saw her.
That movie's fucking awesome. But do you remember like the guy that he goes and rips off at his house and like he's like wearing like the fucking like man thong or whatever, like standing there with the parrot? That is also Ajax. I always point that out because it's always like when I think of Ajax, I think like if you're going into like a gang fight, you want that guy with you.
Sure.
You know? And this is random as fuck, but you know the movie The Warriors, obviously there's that gang called the Baseball Furies. Everybody, when they think of Warriors, they associate
every Halloween you see someone.
Dude, they were the biggest wimps.
They were exactly.
They were wimps. And everyone's
they are the worst gang out of all of them.
They were the first ones to get their asses kicked.
They had the best look, but also the fucking giant pussies of the entire film.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think the gimmick is like because they're dressed up like that, they have like that theme. But other than that,
have you seen Murder Party?
I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, well, we don't have to talk about it on stream. I'll send it to you. Like I'll send you the thing, right. But Murder Party, just like as a basic premise. Halloween, a random dude that's like very lonely, has no friends, no girlfriend, nothing like that. lives with his cat, finds a Halloween invitation on the ground, goes to the Halloween party, puts together a really shitty costume made out of cardboard to look like a knight, which actually would really take a lot of work. Shows up, and it's a bunch of disgruntled artists, like independent artists that want to kill someone on Halloween and film it and make it an art piece. And
is this like take place in a basement?
It takes place in a warehouse.
Okay, it kind of sounds familiar.
And one of the killer characters is dressed up as one of the baseball Furies. And one of the girls in it is dressed up as the fucking replicant in the first Blade Runner movie.
I feel that it sounds kind of familiar, but I don't know. I'd have to rewatch. I'd have to see it.
Yeah.
Radio says it's good. Cammy says that Psycho Cop is also good. I've never heard of that. Or maybe I think I might have heard of it. I've never seen it. That's for sure. Javi says Franco was also on General Hospital for a while.
Thank you. Radio knows what I'm talking about. Fuck this scene. Everybody dies. That's actually in. If you remember my older video reviews that I did when I used to actually have intros into videos.
Right, yeah. That's going back.
That was the thing that would actually like be at the end part of it. It was like, fuck this scene. Everybody dies. I'm gonna kill everybody.
Fuck. It sounds so familiar, like the idea of it.
I can go grab it. I'm gonna refill my drink. I'll show you the
cover. I'm gonna refill my drink as well. That's perfect. BRB.
Yeah. BRB.
I take a piss as well. It's gotta happen.
Well, taking a piss is healthy.
All right. I've returned. This fucking chocolate melts instantly.
I recovered it. I found the movie.
But I got it.
God damn it. Alright, I found it.
More of the fucking edible greasiness.
All I have is my whiskey and my White Claw.
If you look at this, like see like you can like see the dope in this chocolate. It's so gross. One for your health, one for your wealth. Mm. Holy fuck.
Yeah, your face didn't make it very edible looking. So that's Murder Party right here.
I think I might have seen that. When did that come out?
I want to say like 2010, 2007. I'm sorry. The same year I graduated high school.
There's a pretty good chance that I've seen that film. I just don't really
So-
remember everything.
Do you want to hear a funny story about this movie?
Yeah.
So I never knew this movie existed until I rented it from Blockbuster.
Right.
Being a very like true independent film, which this is, I love this movie. I went to look to see if they made anything else. They hadn't had anything out that was like actual public release, except for their very independent film called Crab Walk. And it was the movie that they made to raise money to make the money for this film specifically. So I reached out to Macon Blair, who was one of the actors in the movie, because in this movie it was so independent that they had in the extra credit scenes like their email addresses in it. That's how independent it was. I reached out and said I wanted to see it. And when I did, I got a handwritten note and a free copy of Crab Walk from Macon Blair.
Cool.
That I still have today. I mean, Clinton is my middle name, but
Here you go, Clinton.
And that
you were
is
fucking what? You were trying to hide your real name, or you're fucking going by that name at the time?
no, my first name is Forrest.
Okay. Thought you were fucking trying to pull one over my
But yeah,
eyes.
he gave me the actual DVD for free.
Wow.
From 2004 of their independent film. And I've kept it this entire time.
That's dope. That's dope. All of like the weird indie movies and stuff I've bought over the years, I still got all of them. All of them, man.
Indie movie people are like where it's at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's cool. It's fun. It's
like slashers.
It's you got to be dedicated. You got to be dedicated. That's for sure.
Like slashers.
I never heard of that.
Dude, do you not watch the channel?
No. I've never seen it.
I did a review on it.
Yeah, but I've never seen it.
You need to see it, bud.
Like
you need to see this movie.
You know what? You want to hear something?
You know what's funny that you haven't seen this? This is a fucking Canadian film.
Oh fuck! That don't say nothing to me.
It is.
Fuck! I don't give a fuck. Justin Bieber's Canadian. I don't give a fuck about that fuck.
Okay, well that's different. That ain't this.
You want a good Canadian horror film? You watch Ginger Snaps. You watch Videodrome.
I love Ginger Snaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
I own all the Ginger Snap movies, which is 2 of them.
Is there not 3 of them? I thought a third shitty one came out.
I didn't watch the third shitty one.
Fuck. You know what's crazy? Speaking of fucking movie reviews, random, dude. That fucking Jeepers Creepers video I did, it's got like 800 views. It's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck's watching? People are obsessed with Jeepers Creepers 2? I mean, I love that movie, but I didn't know that it was like
Jeepers Creepers is a hot topic just because the guy's a fucking,
Yeah. He's a fucking he fucking like he like raped that kid or blew him or the kid blew him. Who the fuck knows what happened? In Clown House. Clown House is still a good fucking movie. I still love that movie, Clown House.
Yeah, I remember Clown House as well.
I fully admit that guy should be dead. I think that guy should be dead, but
his full arrest record is like going around on Instagram.
Yeah, it's like what he did. I don't condone that. I think that guy should be hung up in the fucking streets for all the fucking.
I think it should be given to the parents of those people and letting them do the fucking full on I spit on your grave.
Yeah, well, that guy, that kid that it happened to, he's probably old enough to fucking wield a fucking punch or two.
Chainsaw.
Just get that guy to kick his ass. Be like, here, buddy, here's your sentence, man. You're gonna get your ass beat by the guy that the kid you fucking whatever, man. That's fucked. Like, I think that's crazy. But Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2 are two of like my favorite films from that time.
I really do. I love those movies, and my daughter's almost 15. She's seen both of them and loves them both. She really likes the first one way better.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one is fucking.
Yeah, but like, if you showed her those movies, you can leave out the fact that, like, hey, guess what?
Well, I don't talk about
the director of this film. Guess what he did? You know what I mean? Like, that's like stuff for like that's stuff for people like us that are like in the fucking. We have a cinematic obsession.
Yep.
I want to call it that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't talk about shit like that.
No, but good films.
You guys need to see Blown About a Killer Sex Doll.
Blown About a Killer Sex Doll. The movie's called Blown, and it's about a killer sex doll. I don't know.
You know what I wish that like chat could like.
I think now that I've heard that, I think any fucking film can be. Well, movies like Sharknado have been made, so nothing really just surprises me now.
I mean, that's true.
Even if you go, like, speaking of fucked up movies like that, if you go into like a fucking porno shop or like a sex shop or anything like that, if you look through those fucking movies, there is a parody for everything.
Oh,
every fucking thing.
Oh, by the way,
it's fucked
because we talked about it like 3 streams ago. I had to make sure I went and bought it.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, wait, let me find my copy. Yes.
I had to make sure that everything Evil Dead related that I could possibly own, I have it.
There's the thumbnail for this stream. Mine's signed.
Well, that's cool. By who? Which one? Which person?
The chick on this one right in the red. I think.
Oh, I love her. Cleo?
No, it's Jesse Lee.
Jesse Lee. That's the dude.
No.
There's no Jesse Lee, not even in the credits.
Oh, you know, it might have been. It was that Cleo, whoever the fuck was.
Yeah, Cleo. I fucking said that.
Oh, well, then I thought it was someone else.
Don't show the back. Don't show the back of the movie, dude. You're gonna get flagged.
But this is out of control. It's funny.
It's out of control. It's really stupid. I like my case better than yours. It's red.
Yeah.
It makes more sense.
The reason that I have that, I thought it was that other person, is because I used to have, like, I'd met both of them at different times.
Angel?
I met her as well.
I've
met her as well.
I would meet her too, and I would fuck her in the ass.
Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2 is great. I agree.
See, now we're just like getting into the weeds. Right before the stream even started, now we're just getting into nowhere.
It's
going into nowhere territory. I was going to say the same thing about when you brought up Shock Stock, and I just completely forgot about it.
Oh.
So you said Shock Stock sucked. And I was going to be like, the only reason why I would even go was to just meet or hang out with Megan from the fucking Witch Finger.
Fuck. Keep in mind, I'll say this. I haven't been to Shock Stock in 2 years. Because it's not the kind of stuff that I give a fuck about anymore. And I'm not gonna like force myself into spending money on shit that I don't give a fuck about. And like, it's not about the tapes at that place anymore.
Yeah, but what the fuck like all the other podcast?
I don't know.
They never even have fucking addressed what happened. They just stopped doing it.
Who the fuck knows?
We've been more consistent with content, and we're fucking nerds.
Well, because I think a lot of people like the idea of making something. It's hard to fucking stick with it. You know what I mean?
Sure, I do know that.
Yeah.
Content is hard to do.
It is.
It's very easy to comment on.
Very easy. But the
You know
thing
what's
is,
funny? You go first.
I was gonna say the thing is with making videos and shit is like, I think if you try to give yourself some kind of like schedule about it, that's when it like turns into a fucking shit show. You know what I mean?
Sure. I agree with that. I mean, the only time I ever did that in my entire life being on YouTube was when I tried to attempt to do that 3 series Goosebump video thing like 3 years ago or whatever. That I felt like almost killed me because that was a daily upload, and I recorded all those videos in like one day and edited them to be uploaded within every day.
Right.
But those game reviews and those kind of reviews that I used to make constantly compared to what has come out in the last 6 months. When you're doing something that's like highly edited compared to me just sitting in front of a camera like this and just talking and fucking bullshitting basically, compared to what it takes to actually edit something together, that shit is like fucking brutal. Because you have to make points, add shit up, cut shit out. And the video process is the whole thing is just like brutal as fuck. Now, when it comes to content creation, we've been doing this for so long now. Everyone seems to feel like, especially I really feel this now on the Alien Romulus stupid video.
Right.
I've commented probably less on 1% of videos I've ever watched in my entire life on YouTube. Ever. I've never been a commenter. I've just been someone that wants to create shit.
Yeah. My comments are usually pretty quick too, just like 666 or dope or whatever. You know, I don't leave.
When you see someone writing a fucking novel, that there's just something there in my mind where you have nothing else going on. Like I don't have time to fucking sit there and read a fucking manuscript.
That's the thing. Like when you sent me that and said, look at the comments, I looked at a few of them and I was like, I can't sit there. I was like thinking of like your note, like your phone was probably just blowing up with fucking just bullshit. That's fucked. It's hard.
I don't even know where I was going with that.
It's hard to fucking you were talking about like creating and shit like that and something like that. I don't know.
All I know is that
this fucking guy goes, this guy out of nowhere goes, so you said shock stock sucked. Like, what the fuck? I never said it sucked, you fuck. I just said I didn't go.
I mean, you're basically telling me it's becoming like a fucking like the shit that we see here with our retro video game fucking conventions is becoming basically just a shell of itself where everything's just a fucking booth to make money on shit
that's it.
You never pay for otherwise.
Yeah. Like I don't really go there to fucking buy like hot sauce and soap and shit. Like I really want to like dig through tapes and like it's already like 30 some odd bucks or more. I think if this year was $50 to get in, it's like, okay, so between me and the wife and like my dad would probably go, like that's $150. Like I'm going to be like, hey, you guys want to come to this? I know you're not going to buy nothing, but it's $50 to get in. Like it's just.
And see, if I were to actually go to that with you, I would just follow you around with a camera and just make it and like videography you for a video for your channel.
The thing is, it'd be like us walking around the place one lap and then being like, okay, let's go get stoned. You know, I love shout out to Jake, shout out to everyone behind Shock. I love those guys. They screen my films, all that stuff. I don't want to make it sound like I'm like against them and again, and like it's just like I've changed as a person of what I want to do with my money and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to go and just
Well,
spend.
that means the conventions also has changed.
Oh, it's way different. And I think a lot of places, a lot of conventions have changed because like I haven't been to many, but the few that I have been to, like I don't give a fuck about celebrities. That is not a draw for me. Have movies and shit to buy, you know, and like not like a bunch like people that did like those loot crate boxes and shit for all those years and collected all that shit. Now they're trying to sell it. Bunch of keychains for like Doctor Who and stuff. Like, no, I'm not into it. I'm not into that anymore, you know. So all due respect to Shockstock, it is monumental place, legendary. It's just when it was at Centennial Hall and there was all those fucking that was when like none of my shit played at Centennial Hall is where it used to be. And I favor that era more than the Ramada Inn era because it's just not the same. Like to me, because like I don't know, it was just like a different time in my life and stuff. You know, like I still love the stuff. It's just like, do I want to spend between three people $150 to get in, and then we walk around, and then I'm just like I'm the type that like.
I'd rather play Russian roulette.
Yeah, see what I mean. So that's that.
By myself.
I wanted to clarify that because I felt like at first I was like I agreed in a way, but then I was like, well, you know, it doesn't suck. It's just it's not for me. I don't give a fuck about soap and fucking keychains, dude. I want VHS tapes, and even now, I'm not even really like I haven't bought a movie. I don't even know how long. It's been fucking months. I don't know the last time I bought any kind. I bought books, comics,
Same.
movies. Too expensive.
I'm just more I'm in the same boat, exactly the same boat. I haven't bought shit in for fucking forever.
Yeah.
Now, I'm more interested in just getting tattooed more often. I own everything that I actually would want to.
Yeah.
There's shit I see that I would want, but I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind if you think I'm gonna pay you that amount of money for something like that ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially now, tapes.
Yeah, especially us coming up from what the explosion of tapes, which is fucking like so infuriating. I thought, and like video games is one thing, NES game, Super Nintendo game bullshit is one thing, because that's a thing. But VHS tapes, I mean, it's a fucking it's a shit shoot. First of all, for anyone that actually wants to collect anything, because it's an inferior, bad, and poor product quality thing to actually collect for. It's something that deteriorates. It fucking ends up getting rotten. Or if it doesn't end up getting rotten, you play it too much and the fucking tape fucking actually expires. Like the tape expires after so many plays. So the fact that we're seeing prices for VHS tapes go up hundreds of dollars when I was able to get these 5 years ago for fucking a cent. I used to walk away from work getting 50 tapes for less than like $3. And now we're seeing tapes going for fucking like $100 for one tape.
Yep.
I'd rather fucking swallow a barrel and try to take my chances to see if the gun was loaded.
Yeah, I refuse to pay like I think any more than like $1 is too much for a VHS tape. Like and the thing is, if you go to a thrift store, like the only way to fucking get good stuff is because people know that the stuff is worth money, and they go the crack of dawn, or they fucking know when they bring the stuff out. They talk to the people that work there, all that stuff. They fucking go buy every copy of
the other vendors that get
yeah. They buy every copy of fucking Pulp Fiction and fucking Kids that comes in,
or the copies of fucking Tales from the Crypt that were on VHS.
Mm-hmm. All like stuff that like we would fucking cherish. You know what I mean? Like there's so much stuff. I found so many good fucking hits over the years, though. I'm not complaining. I found a lot of
sure. I mean, I have hundreds and hundreds of tapes. It's like sickening how many tapes I have.
It is, yeah.
But
I have quite
I mean,
a
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with games, though. We all got in at the right time because we knew, and also at the time, no one fucking cared.
Yeah.
No one fucking cared.
Yeah. Well, people
And
like only people that were into it cared. It wasn't like a fucking like known money making scheme.
Yeah.
You know, because it's the people that are the moneymaker schemers that are the fucking the cocksuckers of all this stuff. Like people say, oh, you know, like there's a comment on one of my videos, and the guy was saying for me to stop complaining, it's business or some shit. And it's like, yeah, but I'm coming at it from like a collector enthusiast aspect. I love this stuff. You know what I mean? This is like, you know, like some people go golfing. I fucking collect horror films, comics, books, all this. I draw a fuckload. Like this is what I fucking do. And when some like goon is just taking all the stuff that we cherish for granted as like a dollar and makes people like us have to pay like $50 for a fucking copy of something when 10 years ago you could find it for a quarter or 50 cents.
When fucking retarded ass websites like CNN or fucking IGN start running with articles about like a certain tape or game was fucking graded and sold for a certain amount of money, now everyone thinks
that's such a crock of shit. That grading is bullshit. It's like the only way you're gonna make money off that is if you're fucking doing it now, because no one's gonna give a fuck. The only people that we are the last era of people that are gonna give a fuck about owning VHS tapes. So you're gonna try to get us like just like working class motherfuckers like to spend $50-$70 on a movie. No, it's not happening. Fuck you. Keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like honestly, if I'm gonna take $50 and spend it on something, I'm buying fucking a sick meal for me and my fucking wife to make.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
100%. Because don't get me wrong, I love to support like the cause and all that stuff, but there's nothing like if I could go and spend $50 at a comic book store and come out with like a fucking armful of stuff versus going to a fucking movie store buying one movie maybe. Like, I'm not spending $50 on one movie. I don't give a fuck what movie it is, man. It's not happening. I refuse to. You know, I absolutely refuse to. And for like VHS tapes, if you spend, I could understand someone spending that kind of money on a VHS tape if it's like it's like their favorite fucking childhood film or something like it's sealed or whatever. I don't know.
That would have to be really retarded, only because what you're saying, it would have to be super specific of something. Like it would literally have to be sealed and have to be something that they already own a million copies of, Blu-ray, whatever. That would be fucking retarded. Like that's so fucking stupid. I love a lot of fucking movies. I love The Shining. It's my favorite fucking movie. You're not going to see me go spend thousands of dollars on the fucking first edition of the fucking book.
No. And the tape is a $1 tape. You see it all the time. I mean, maybe not anymore, but you used to see it all the time.
You're right. It used to be a fucking $1 tape.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like I remember going to the thrift stores and like there was always bomb stuff, but like I owned most of it. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking buy. And then I did buy a few doubles of certain shit like that.
Well, you gotta have upgrades if you don't know the tape quality.
Yeah, but I wasn't actively out there being like, oh fuck, let me buy this fucking Friday the 13th or Chucky or whatever it was, because like I already got it. Don't give a fuck. I actually sold my Chucky tapes. Like I have like those are ones that I regret kind of those ones a little bit, but it's fine. I have them all on DVD and stuff like that. And I would
never regret selling Jason Goes to Hell because that movie fucking sucks. I fucking hate that one.
I hate that movie too.
It's like literally the worst one in the entire franchise to me.
I agree. My cousin loves that one. That's my least favorite one.
How could your cousin actually love that movie?
It's because he only had a few when we were kids, and like that was one of them. So like that's what we thought Jason was for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, my most nostalgic one is fucking Part 8.
When is that Manhattan?
Yeah, it's Manhattan.
I don't like that one either, though.
Yeah, but it's my nostalgic one, but I definitely can be like, yeah, it's got a lot of bad shit. It sucks.
For me, it's always been for Friday the 13th, 4, 5, 6. Those are my favorites.
I agree fully. Those are
Yeah.
my favorites as well.
Yeah. And like people talk shit about 5. I love 5, man. I love my favorite part of
Even
5.
4 is kind of all right.
I think 6 is the best of those ones, honestly. But the thing is, 6 is so good because it's a carbon copy of the movie The Hitcher. That's what it is.
I fucking love The Hitcher.
The Hitcher is so good. That is a fucking phenomenal film. Oh my god.
The remake of that was trash.
Oh yeah, was it Sean Bean? Was it fucking Boromir, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really bad. You can't beat Michael Rooker.
Fuck. No, it wasn't Michael Rooker, it was Rucker Hauer.
Rucker Howard, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, they got similar names. Their names are super fucking yeah, Michael Rooker though, he's
I'm
a
wasted
bad
a little bit at this point, but
he's
I fucking love that movie.
Dude, have you seen Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer?
Yes.
Fuck, that movie's insane. He's in that fucking movie.
That's his first movie.
Is that his first movie? Fuck. Mm-hmm. He's in JFK as well.
I've heard that.
Yeah. He doesn't he's just like
in fucking do you like Slither?
I never seen that.
I don't know why that popped in my mind, but
fucking Slither. No, I haven't seen that shit.
Slither's great.
I remember when it came out, but I've never seen it.
Well, I'm a little bit older than you are, but
yeah.
How old are you right now?
31.
Okay, I'm gonna be 36 this year.
Oh, I'm gonna be 32 this year, so we're 4 years apart. Fuck.
Yeah, so I'd be the older brother taking you to the fucking shitty ass movies.
Like, come on, Junior, we're going down to the fucking cinema. Hop on your bike.
I'd be like, no, I'd be the brother. It's like, we're going to this fucking horror movie. Bring a girl. I'm bringing a girl, and we're going to the movies, and we're gonna see a horror movie, and we'll both have a plan.
Yeah,
that's the kind of brother I would be.
There you go. Yeah. Fuck. That's insane, dude. I can't believe like I feel like the my era of going to the movie theater has like it went from like I used to go like every month I went, and now I just realized how like red my eyes are. Like the edibles
I don't see anything.
They got me.
You look like a blue-eyed fucking.
Anyways, just
you look like
reminiscing of times past. You
look like you're German. You got some blue-eye fucking no hair.
fucking.
I don't know what my eyes look like, but they look green.
No, I said like my eyes are bloodshot. I didn't mean like the color of my eyeballs. I know they're blue.
Whoa, my eyes look really green right now.
Make that the thumbnail where we're both like. No,
my eyes changed color. My eyes are weird.
What do you mean your eyes change color? What do they change to?
My eyes change color. They legit change color. They go from brown to green to blue to.
You're fucking
almost like gray. They're my eyes are like a mutation, like a legit mutation in my like DNA. Like they change color.
Fucking guy's a mutant.
Wow. I am a mutant.
That's crazy shit, man.
It's true. It really is a real thing. My eyes change color.
I believe you. I believe you. I don't know why, but I believe you.
You should believe me. I've never lied about anything in my life.
I agree. How's that Resident Evil fucking shirt treating you?
I like it. My daughter bought it for me, and I still wear it. What really does bother me about the shirt is it says Resident Evil, but it's Resident Evil 2, clearly.
See, but you know what? That's a thing that only fans would know because I didn't know.
You didn't know that this was a Resident Evil 2 artwork?
Nope. I never fucking played those games
God
back
damn it,
then,
Ricky.
dude. I told you they freaked me the fuck out when I was a kid. Even that time
They're
the
old
last
now.
the
They
stream we
look
did
like
with
they
fucking
look like
Spoonie.
Play-Doh people now, and you could play it.
Yeah, well now I could, but when I was a kid,
I would
like,
love to. I would fucking die.
I
To
would
watch
fucking
you.
sit there and fucking give it a play and go, hey.
I would die to watch you stream Resident Evil 2.
My brother's been talking about starting to stream. Like,
I mean, I'm a
I don't know
fucking
what the fuck he
pro.
plays.
I'm a pro at Resident Evil 2. I'm fucking like, I hate to say it like that, but I'm like a fucking expert in the game. I can beat the game in like 3 hours or
Do you
less.
have that fucking chainsaw controller?
Is that a fucking legit question?
You have one, right? Is that from Resident Evil?
Is that a fucking legit question?
Fuck, did I just insult him? Oh my god. Go get it then.
I fucking have the legit stream of me playing Resident Evil 4.
Oh yeah. I remember
with the
that.
chainsaw
I remember
controller.
that.
You,
Oh my
you
God.
fucking chode.
What a guy.
Yes, I have the fucking chainsaw.
That was
controller.
like asking me if I had fucking a joint right now.
You're asking like the
Oh.
literal Resident Evil.
There it is. See, I remember the case.
You kidding me? I did a whole stream of the game.
I remember.
I did the
that.
whole stream of the game with the remote.
Fuck.
It actually has a fucking crank that makes chainsaw noises.
That's badass. What's the
There's
front?
Leon.
Oh, it's that guy from the fucking game, right? That's cool.
Look at that shit.
Capcom.
There's all fucking legitimacy of all of this, man. And then look, there's a little, where is it? On this side. There's a little drawer that pops out.
Look at the little cute drawer.
Those are all the fucking wires for the actual controller to plug into the PlayStation.
That's sweet.
You see that fucking little fucking plaque in here, dude? Yes, of course I have done it. Absolutely. You're talking to the fucking one dude that in this fucking world that has like the craziest real Resident Evil shit ever fucking made.
Look at that.
This is one of the rarest things I've ever owned Resident Evil wise. The fucking promo cup. This cup was only made for the promotional tour for journalists for Code Veronica in Japan.
Was that a good one? Was that a good game?
Is that a fucking real question?
I don't know, because are any of them bad?
You never played fucking Resident Evil Code Veronica?
Dude, I never played a Resident Evil game other than maybe the first one for like the
God.
first one and the fourth one. If there was one on
now,
Xbox,
now you're starting to try to insult my intelligence. I know what you're trying to do right now.
I swear to you, man, I wouldn't bullshit you. If there was one on 360, I remember my buddy Mike had it.
A 360?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that, there was that one, and then it was either one.
Okay, so now what we're talking about: Resident Evil 1 and 2, first PlayStation.
Yeah. Right.
Resident Evil 3, first PlayStation.
Right.
Code Veronica, PlayStation 2. Right.
Right.
So now, and also, same time as Silent Hill. Silent Hill, first PlayStation.
Right.
Silent Hill 2, PlayStation 2.
But is there any bad games in the Resident Evil franchise?
Oh, absolutely. 5 was awful. Fucking garbage, dog shit. I'd rather swallow a barrel on that one.
Fuck. That sucks, man.
I mean, 6, awful. Operation Raccoon City, fucking awful. Umbrella Corps, awful. Resident Evil 7 is when things started to change, but it also was a giant ripoff of trying to be like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre meets, I don't know, Akira level of retardedness. And then Resident Evil, and also Resident Evil 7 also tried to be Evil Dead.
Right.
This is how I know that you haven't seen the videos that I've made on this, because I brought all this up.
Yeah, but dude, I never played the game, so I don't have like a fucking retained memory about these games.
And then Resident Evil 8 is basically like I Frankenstein, or not I Frankenstein, but Frankenstein's Army.
But I can tell you, I've watched all your shit that you post.
Did you watch Frankenstein's Army?
I don't think so.
Okay, then I'm gonna call a timeout right here.
Is that a new one? Is that how new is that film?
No, it's not new.
Frankenstein's Army.
I would say if you want to watch something really good this weekend, a found footage film where you're gonna hate the main characters. They're supposed to be the heroes, but you hate them.
Well, fuck.
But everything in the movie, as far as practical effects and monster effects, like super hardcore, horrifically evil looking monsters, they're all practical. Nothing's digital in this movie.
Well, that sounds good.
Like Nazis with fucking their arms replaced with like fucking spears, and their arms are chopped off, and they're walking around on these fucking 9-foot tall spear things. Like everything's practical in this movie. It's fucked, and it's so good. The Nazis want Dr. Frankenstein's fucking research. You need to watch the movie, dude. I know you will love it.
And it's called Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's Army.
Frankenstein's Army. That's fucking.
It's so good, dude. Like, it's so good.
I'm very anal when it comes to Frankenstein because that's like one of my favorite films. So I'll be the judge.
But it makes sense because in the time period, right? The Nazis are looking for fucking scientists.
Right.
And these Russian soldiers are also like really bad people. Frankenstein's trying to like hide out from the Nazis. He just wants to experiment and make bad shit. And he has been making really bad shit, wiping out entire towns and shit like that. Not Frankenstein. Like Frankenstein, as we know, just Dr. Frankenstein.
The doctor, yeah. That's what I figured you were talking about. Yeah.
And the fucking things that he is making are fucking horrific, and they're all practical. Nothing is digital in this movie.
Mm.
And it's
like that.
really, really good.
I'm a sucker for practical, man. I love a good practical effect. Fuck.
Resident Evil 8 stole the ideas of the monsters. And actually sued Capcom for it.
When you say Resident Evil 8, are you talking about a game or are you talking about a movie, like the movie?
The game.
Okay. How many Resident Evil movies are there?
A lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I stopped watching after. There was the one. Last time I watched a Resident Evil film, it had Mike Epps in it, and he had two like golden desert eagles.
Yep.
That was the last one I ever watched.
I mean, I reviewed all of them, but I'm telling you, dude, if I would just suggest anything, like fuck Murder Party, watch Murder Party on Halloween. I would love to see a review on it. But fucking Frankenstein's Army, I would love to see you do that first.
Dude, let me
out of
fucking
anything,
I'll
because the
put all
movie's
three of
all
my
practical effects.
I can't even
That
see-
movie is like one of the best movies I have seen in a very long time.
Oh fuck! It looks fucked up. It's just the try. I'm not. I haven't. I'm not watched. Oh, I start. Oh no, I didn't.
It is
World War
fucked up.
II horror film. Yeah,
It is fucked up.
it looks like the trailer looks fucked up. Like just
Oh,
like the thumbnail. I mean, the thumbnail
Yeah,
looks.
it's very fucked.
I like fucked
I
up.
think you need to watch it tonight or tomorrow morning at least.
Fucking wake up and say, yeah, we're gonna watch Frankenstein's Army.
I feel like watching it like tomorrow too, just bringing it up again because I really thought it was like that good.
Fuck. Not bad.
I would love to see a review on that.
I would love to review it. I'm always looking for shit to, like, new shit to watch and stuff. It definitely looks fucked up.
Oh, it's very fucked.
A few people, there's quite a few.
And it's all practical, bud. That's the thing that's like super good about it. It's all practical. There's no fucking like actual like CGI in this. It's all practical effects all step of the way through. I made sure to check.
Should we stream?
I already reviewed the movie. I already did the review of the movie. So I made sure to check that none of this was done through CGI. It's all practical effects.
Good. Yeah, because I can deal with CG if they gotta use it, but I much prefer practical, man. Like 100%.
No, this is all practical, and it looks so real and so.
Look what they did with movies like we were talking about earlier, the 80s. Like look what they did with some of those movies, like with practical, 100% practical. Look what they did in the 20s in Germany with movies like Nosferatu and fucking Cabin with Dr. Caligari. Like those movies look so insane, and it's like there's no digital nothing. That's just set design and insanity and fucking crazy German fucks, man.
I still think that fucking Nosferatu movie I was telling you about, that preview that I saw when I went and saw Alien Romulus, that fucking Nosferatu movie looks like it's gonna be really fucking good. Like it looks like it's gonna be really like on point.
When's that supposed to come out? Let's take a gander. 2024, but when?
I think it's
oh yeah, Christmas. It is Christmas. I got a work problem. I might have to work Christmas Day, which is gonna suck. But
take the day off.
Well, no, because like me and my partner at work, like we fucking, like we switch back and forth. Like I work a holiday, he works a holiday. Like I go to work on Monday, which is what we call Labor Day in Canada, but it's time and a half, so it's all right. And I get to work alone, so I'm not complaining. I just get to fucking basically chill out, listen to podcasts, and fucking fuck around.
Well, I'm not going to be at work that day, so you can call me.
I'll give you a call. I'll shoot you a call. We'll do a stream from work. We'll have to stream on your channel, though, so I don't get shit from work, because they don't fucking hook me up or something. Could you imagine? Like even the one day, like my buddy Jared, he has a podcast called The Cavern of Chaos, where they talk about comics and stuff like that. And I sent him some stuff for his birthday, and he was streaming, and I was at work, and I hopped in the stream from it, and I was like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, hey man, he's like, I got that stuff you sent. Do you want to hop in and we can talk about it? So I was like, fuck. I was like, well, I kind of want to, but I hop in the fucking truck at work, so I'm driving around the parking lot like slow as fuck, like with my phone in my hand, like being low key, like on the stream, fucking just shooting the shit for like 15 minutes, and then I went back. That's that.
Yeah, your work seems very low key.
It is, man. It is. Yeah, it's not like it's on the outskirts of town too. So there's sometimes you get fuckheads riding through on bicycles and stuff, but
Ash.
Yeah.
Ash shows up.
Hash?
Fuckheads.
Oh, fuckheads? Oh, what the fuck? I almost just knocked my drink over.
I'm just saying, like, that was one of the greatest quotes I've ever seen.
Oh, fuckheads. They're acting like a couple
You know
of
what? You know what I want to think about? Like, it's so quotable. But that
what?
whole part of that stream was like,
Oh, you know what I think about Army of Darkness? You know what I think about
no,
people that
no,
love
no,
that
no,
movie?
no. It wasn't even about Army of Darkness. It was like I was talking about Bruce Campbell, and
Oh
then you were
yeah.
like, "You want to know what I think about Bruce Campbell?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what?" And
And I
then let's
and
hear
I
it.
pro- and I probably said he's a fuckhead. Probably said, yeah, Bruce Campbell's nothing more than a fuck
Oh
face.
my god.
The
It was
best
just
thing,
so
the
perfect.
best thing,
It was
the
so
best,
perfectly timed.
the best
So
part.
perfectly timed, and the way that you said it is just like I don't think it could ever be recaptured. I'm just
Oh
glad it
man,
was on video.
fuck, that's funny. Bruce Campbell. I love Bruce Campbell.
Yeah,
Fuck,
me too.
good guy. He's in, like we said earlier, like fuck, all those movies he was in, so good.
So many.
It's insane.
He's a fuckhead.
Poor guy's nothing more than a fuckhead. God
I
damn.
wonder if he's ever seen this.
Probably send it to him.
I'm not sending him shit. He's rich. He can fucking buy that shit. He did you listen to his books?
No, I never listen to his fucking books.
God damn it.
I don't
Like what the
listen to
fuck?
I don't
Whoa.
listen to Bruce Campbell books. Okay,
I'm telling you that they're worth it.
is it his voice?
Yeah, he's narrating the whole thing.
Oh, I could probably do it if it was his voice.
He's narrating all of his books.
Fucking guy.
Especially
I had him. You know what? I had him.
the second one
Is it good?
where he talks about him getting his own DUI in his own fucking town and getting arrested in his own home.
Wow, what a disgusting scumbag.
Fucking great. It's really great.
Oh my god. I actually have never listened to an audiobook. I read my books.
I read my books too, but
No.
dude, like I have If Chins Can Kill. I read that shit when it fucking came out. But
That's how you get
I
forced worked up. All you gotta do is talk about some kind of Army of Darknessy Bruce Campbell, accuse him of not reading.
But I'm not gonna pass up getting to be able to listen to the fucking book narrated
Well,
by
it's
Bruce
different.
Campbell.
It's different, yeah. If it's narrated by the writer or like a voice that you just like.
No, I want it narrated by the fucking writer.
Yeah. Well, they're the ones that can say it the best, right?
Yeah, well,
I remember one time because we read. Did you ever read the book called The Outsiders? Like in school?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
It was mandatory.
Yeah. So I remember one time they had like at the library at the school, they had those books on tape. I remember one time like taking the Outsiders one out because I was like, oh, that might be cool. I like listened to it for a few minutes. I was like, this sucks. I'd rather just read the book. I don't know. That's my fucking stories with fucking Audible. Like again, I would test out the Bruce Campbell one because I do like Bruce Campbell. I think he's an interesting guy. It's just like
Test it out. There's nothing to test, bud.
But it's like
fucking Bruce Campbell reading his own fucking words.
Yeah, but that's more like mind blowing and shocking to you than it is to me. Like I think you'd get more enjoyment out of it than me. I think I would enjoy it, but I think you'd be like, "This is fucking great." Whereas I'd be like,
Bruce Campbell then.
I feel like a little bit less of a fuckhead after reading this, but not a full notch down.
You know how much work went into fucking making the fucking first Evil Dead movie?
Oh fuck. Yes, I do. A lot of slot motion.
I think you need to actually hear it from his voice. And also, what I do appreciate is I have the original book. Like, I have the original book. I read the original book when it came out. There's all the reprises that he does, all the fixtures that he corrects and makes more sense of the opening dialogue because he tries in the original version, the original print of the book, Sam Raimi and his brother kind of look like little pieces of shit.
Really?
And Bruce Campbell has to come in and be like, yeah, this is what happened actually.
Right. So what, there was embellishments made that he had to correct or something?
Embellishments about even having a fucking intro to the book.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's very weird, but it's very nice to hear it.
Mm-hmm. You know what I like in terms of books? Like, I call them like coffee table books, like big like reference.
Sure,
You know,
I have it for the Alien 2
yeah,
photography.
yeah, shit. Like those are like my favorite kind of books to collect. I have a fuckload of shit like that, man. I got a bunch of horse. I'm gonna go through that shelf eventually. I'll do like an in-depth video. There's some shit on there you'd probably think is dope too.
I really think you should watch Frankenstein's Army. And that should be your next video.
I feel like I should watch fucking Frankenstein from 1931. Oh yeah.
I mean, I always feel like that about like Creature of the Black Lagoon as well. And then every time I watch it, I'm like, I mean, I know that I love this movie. Same thing with Dracula. I know that I love those two movies, but it's like, fuck, it's like, do I love these movies because this is what I was given? Or, I mean, I think I love Abbott and Costello Meets the Monsters more than I actually like fucking Creature of the Black Lagoon at this point. It's just not as entertaining. Like the most entertaining of Creature of the Black, the most entertaining part of Creature of the Black Lagoon is when the hand first comes up out of the fucking lake for the first time.
Yeah, like that's not one of my favorite of the Universal monsters. My favorite is Frankenstein, but like to me, like for a long time, all my dad had was Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, and Wolfman. So those were like the ones that I knew about. Those are like the heavy hitters to me.
I
And
mean, that's obscure. I mean, Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride of Frankenstein to me is like it's better than Frankenstein, 100%.
What about Frankenstein versus the werewolf?
Uh
The Wolfman.
Frankenstein meets Wolfman. It's okay. I could go without. I have it on tape. Like it's okay, but like
Me too.
I'm more into like the original, like Dracula. I think is just phenomenal.
There's
Obviously,
great scenes, but definitely slow burn.
it's definitely an acquired taste. I would say like most people like now, you might not be able to get them to watch a movie like that.
Oh my god. It just occurred to me.
What?
I know what you need to do for your next video.
What?
Because we were just talking about before we went on the live stream about Nosferatu.
Yeah.
You need to fucking download the video and you need to react. Since you hadn't seen it yet, you need to do a reaction video.
What, to the trailer?
To the trailer.
No, I don't do those.
No. I don't do them either. But I really think
I would rather do a reaction to Nosferatu the film in its entirety, because I could post that because that's
that's a review at that point. I really think I can't do it because I saw it in the theater when I saw Stupid Romulus. So I can't react to it raw like I did with the fucking Silent Hill thing.
Right.
I think you need to do that.
I don't like those kind of videos.
I don't like I don't like doing them. I don't like doing them either. But
I'm just not a fan.
But I really think, because I've already seen it, I thought it was really fucking good. I think Just put little shit aside about how you think of content creation now. I just did a whole reaction trailer to a fucking video game, which I don't ever do.
But that's different. That's a
No,
video.
it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
No. Fuck you. No, it's not.
But what am I gonna say? Like, this is all right. Here we go. Blah blah blah. It's
You
going.
you talk about Nosferatu.
I'll say Nosferatu is a film first made famous in
No, you start
1922.
talking about how you actually feel about Nosferatu.
Monumental. Monumental.
And then you get into the trailer, and as it plays, because I was like the whole time, like I felt like I was like this. Like I was more invested in that trailer than I was in Romulus. Hit the fucking pause button and start fucking talking about what you're seeing, and then unpause it when you're gonna fucking start watching more, and pause it again when you have more thoughts. I really want to know what you think, because I had to watch it in the theater. I didn't even know this was a fucking thing that was going to come out.
What if I fucking put it on right now? You want my full, and then I can clip it, and then we can talk about it, and I can make a video out of it.
Well, I would have to piss before then.
Well, piss, and I'll get it queued up.
I'm just saying, dude, this is shit that you should start thinking about.
Here's what we'll do. We'll clip the video, and then when I go to post it. Oh fuck! William Dafoe is in this film.
Yes.
No fucking way, dude. I'm even more stoked now.
I think it should be a dedicated video to your channel.
Well, if it blows me away, then I will make a stand. I'll make like a new one.
And it's hard to blow me away.
Only in theaters on the fucking 25th of December.
I'm telling you, dude. This should. Whoa! What the fuck?
What? I can still hear you, but I can't.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm grabbing another drink. Well, I'm just saying, dude, I think this should be a dedicated video to your channel. I don't think you need me incorporated, but I'll be here. I think you have enough thoughts on Nosferatu.
Well, I'm a big fan. I love Nosferatu, the original one. Even like that one from the 70s. I think it's Klaus Kinski that's in it. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Are You Afraid of the Dark episode where they had Nosferatu?
No, but it's definitely like his silhouette going up the door was something that I knew from books on my dad's shelf before I even seen the film. I'd seen the film as early as I can remember, but it was like I appreciate it way more now than I did when I was a kid. It was.
I would not bring it up to you to like kind of recommend it if I didn't think it was like look like it would be fucking good.
All right, well, let's get the fucking trailer up here. Screen, share the fucking screen. Okay, let's see what happens. You ready for this?
No, I'm ready.
I'm gonna get flagged.
Come to me. Hear my call. Come to me. Professor, my dreams grow darker. Does evil come from within us or from beyond?
castle looks pretty dope.
He
I mean, it's fucking Bram Stoker almost.
He is coming.
He is coming to us.
He's coming.
Who is coming to you, my child?
Fuck, man. It looks amazing.
We are here encountering the vampire.
The vampire.
Nosferatu.
I fucking can't wait for this. I really can't wait.
It looks good.
It looks really fucking good. And especially that it's taking place on fucking Christmas.
It's
That's
sick.
what needs to happen.
It's sick because I love Robert Eggers and I love Willem Dafoe. So I'm
And
like,
I also
I'm
love
already
fucking-
like, okay, I need to see it because of
Yeah,
that.
and I love fucking gothic everything. So Nosferatu is not something that I've seen touched upon in many years. The last thing I can possibly remember is the actual "Are You Afraid of the Dark" episode where fucking Nosferatu comes out of the fucking movie theater screen.
No, I don't remember that one. I'm sure if I
Wow.
saw it, it would come back to me. But
Well, with Dr. Vink, you know, the vuh.
looks good. I don't know if I'm gonna make a fucking reaction video to that because there's like I just don't know what to say. I just go, hey, I like.
You just did it. You just clipped that whole part of us watching it.
I did, but I didn't say anything the whole time. So it would just be like posting a video of me going like this. Going like that.
Just redo it then. On your own.
Yeah, I'll make a video on it when it comes out. What do you think of that?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Are you my con? Are you
I
my? Are you,
absolutely
are
want
you
you
my?
to- I would absolutely want you to do that. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I would like you to see Alien Romulus so I can see your opinions on the film.
I will once I see it. I'd like to see that movie with my dad.
I'd like you to see it in theaters.
That probably won't happen.
I mean, I had to do it, so you should do it.
But I should have to do it. I gotta fucking report to the fucking theater now.
Yeah, you should do it. I did it.
Fuck.
I fucking did it. And
I
you know
know.
how much how strict I am with Alien.
Oh, you're strict. You're fucking right, you are. Fuck.
It's not fucking Ash versus Evil Dead where everything's fucking perfect until season 3.
Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Fuck that show. That show's meant for fuckheads.
That show is fucking great. Are you fucking like out of your fucking dome mind?
Fuck, I watched like 3 episodes and I almost fucking threw up.
Are you fucking retarded, dude?
That fucking kid with the fucked hair too, like the
Are
like
you
the
dumb?
oh man, I couldn't wait. I was like, fuck, I hope this guy gets popped off by a deadite like ASAP.
Which kid?
The fucking kid with like the fucked hair, like the fucking Johnny Bravo hair, but it's like brown.
Are you fucking like?
Are we talking about the same show?
Are you being like serious? You want to see Pablo get capped?
Is that what his name is? Pablo? Yeah, I want to see Pablo. You know what I want? You know what I want to happen to Pablo? I want the same thing that happened to Pablo Escobar to happen to him.
Okay, so you didn't even fucking watch the show. So
I watched a
Bad
few
thing-
episodes of it.
bad.
Fact.
Okay, bad things happen to
Bullshit.
Pablo. Really bad things happen to Pablo.
Fuck. Hopefully. Fuck that guy, man. Fucking weasel. Fuck. The only thing. The only person that I want in an Evil
Oh
Dead
my
anything
God.
is Bruce Campbell, with fucking Danny Hicks and fucking. I want Danny Hicks to go, Bobby Joe, Bobby Joe.
No, but that's not correct because I know you never saw My Name is Bruce.
I had it, but I fucking threw it out because I was like,
Yeah. You never saw My Name is Bruce.
Toss it in the trash a few weeks ago.
It's one of the best Bruce Campbell movies ever made, besides Bubba Hotep.
Yeah, I like
Outside of the Evil Dead franchise. And I don't know how you could fucking hate Pablo. How the fuck did you hate Pablo?
I just didn't like I didn't like the cut of his jib.
His jib.
The cut of his jib. You never heard of that before?
What the fuck is a jib?
It just means like you don't like him.
Why?
I just don't like him. I don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger either.
He's just trying to cover Ash's pieces of shit qualities through when he's working at that fucking stupid store.
Oh fuck! I wish the store was robbed and he was a casualty in the fucking robbery of it, man. Honestly, that character, fuck.
Fucking god, dude.
Dude, I bet you have a fucking action figure of that character.
I don't have any action figures.
No.
All I have is statues.
Well, if I can find one of those, I'm going to send it your way.
All I have is statues. The only statue I have a statue of Ash from Army of Darkness that was original, and I have all the Sideshow figures that were made when Spencer's made them back in the early 90s. I have Ash from Army of Darkness. I have Evil Ash, and I have Storefront Ash. The only one I ever missed out on was My Name is Bruce Ash. And I fucked that up because I'll never get that one.
You fucked up.
But you saying that Pablo is a fucking bad character and
I know. No. I didn't say he's a bad character. I said he's
a fucking barrel, bud.
I said he should be shot with a ball of his own shit and nothing else. You know what I'm gonna do?
You didn't even fucking watch the show.
No, because he was rotten in it.
Dude, how did you not watch Ash versus the Evil Dead show?
What's his name? Ray Santiago.
How did you not watch the show?
I only watched a few episodes, man, and it was
when we get to season 2, fucking Cheryl comes back, original actress, and we get to see Ash's dad for the first time ever, and he's played by the fucking the guy that was the fucking
I'm about to fucking show you who you're talking about. See if we're talking about the same person.
I think you just need to fucking watch the fucking show, bro.
I'm so fucking stoned I can't control the fucking mouse.
I think you need to watch the show.
Here we go. This fucking guy.
How could you not like the show?
I only seen a few episodes. My friend fucking Marky sent me he sent me bootlegs of it.
Fucking epic. It's what sells the show. You need to know.
Does he live in a trailer in that show?
Okay, so do you not know the lore of fucking Evil Dead? Like,
does he live in a trailer in that show?
Yes, absolutely he does.
And I've seen at least the first 3 episodes. And this is the guy that you're obsessed with.
I'm not obsessed with him.
Why are you obsessed with this fuck?
Dude, Pablo in Evil Dead, the show, Ash versus Evil Dead. See, this is what makes me think you never even actually fucking watched it.
Army of Darkness?
No, not fucking Army of Darkness, homie. The fucking show.
I'll be honest. I've only seen like 3 episodes of that show, and it was when it first.
You didn't even fucking watch it then.
I had a bootleg copies. I still have them.
Oh, okay.
Bootleg copies of that show.
Suck your dad's dick again, and then maybe watch the fucking show from the beginning.
This guy fucking wants me to watch a horrible show with an awful character named Pablo that just sucks the life out of you. I'd rather watch.
Okay, I'll just say this right now.
I'd rather watch.
Say whatever you would want about fucking Army of Darkness. Fine, funny, great, whatever.
Oh, so you want me to tell you about the truth about your precious little show, your precious little Pablo show, Pablo and the gang playing with
I think
Dead
I know
Mates.
more about the entire franchise than you do.
I know. I would agree with that 1,000%.
I think
there's only two good things about that whole franchise.
I think you're just scared.
First two films.
I think you're scared. I think you're scared.
Of what? Of Army of Darkness?
I think you're scared to admit that Bruce Campbell had more acting chops.
He's got more of being a fuckhead than anyone else.
I think that you're a little bit worried because if you would have watched the show and if you had actually done your due diligence as someone that actually loves film and everything like that, if you knew everything about what was entailed with Army of Darkness, Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell, and this entire franchise, you would have already known how many times he had gone back into the past, which wasn't just once.
Fuck, you know what? You're making this show seem really good. And
the show is really fucking good.
My friend.
I would never recommend something so highly like I would the fucking show because the show I didn't have a Starz fucking account or whatever when the show came out. I was like, fuck this. I'm not.
When did that show come out?
2015 or whatever the fuck. I wasn't gonna pay like $40 for a fucking Starz account to fucking watch one show, even if it was my favorite franchise in the world. I'm not gonna fucking do that. So when the show fucking finally came out on other platforms that I was paying for, I almost felt partially to blame why the show fucking ended. Because if I would have known, if I just would have paid for like 1 month of Starz and I would have saw how fucking good the show was, maybe the show would have fucking the show is that fucking good. I don't care what Ricky says. I don't care what anybody says. It is what is the best. It is the.
It's muted. I can't hear it. You're muted.
It's the best Evil Dead content ever made, and I will swallow your soul if you say anything different.
Listen here, brother. Yeah, we're gonna go to the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but I seriously think that Evil Dead, Ash versus Evil Dead, is one of the greatest TV shows. It's better than some of the comic books I've ever seen that have Ash related things, and that is including Marvel Zombies, where Ash is responsible for fucking up the Marvel universe. I remember can't see that, brother. Maybe
I gotta watch that show. I will watch it eventually. I like.
Did you
just
say you've never seen it?
I've seen the first 3 episodes at least. But this is when it first came out, and just because I didn't finish it doesn't mean it wasn't good. I just never finished it. I didn't finish Breaking Bad until it was fucking over for like.
I've never seen that. I don't care about that. I care about Evil Dead though. I've seen all Sopranos multiple times.
You know how you know you're an Evil Dead? How can you say I'm not an Evil Dead fan if I own Evil Head?
Because you hate Army of Darkness.
I fucking hate that movie, man.
Yeah, but well, that's fucking retarded. That's
Dude.
dumb.
That movie makes me want to shout.
It makes. You know why? I've always really considered like if this is just a work on your part of
What?
just trying to get on my nerves.
My hatred of
Yeah,
Army of
you're just trying to get
Darkness.
on my nerves.
Oh my god, it's such a rotten experience sitting through that fucking film. It's like honestly,
Well, because you're not like a okay.
Oh
This
my
is why I've
God.
always felt like
It's-
this is a work on your part.
it makes me
Your
question,
work.
it makes
Your
me
work.
question my love.
Your
It's so
work.
rotten. It's so rotten and horrendous. It makes me question my love for the first two films in the
Yeah,
series.
I definitely. You would never say that. You're trying to work me right now.
I like Army of Darkness. It's always been a work. No, it's not. Fuck Army of Darkness. Review coming soon, by the way, of Army of
So you
Darkness.
love Army of Darkness, then
It's good.
you're just trying to fuck with me.
The only thing I don't like about Army of Dark, and this is true. This is Scout's honor truth. The thing I don't
What the
like
fuck is
about
Scout
Army
is?
of Darkness, I just there's I wasn't expecting that level of like silliness because it's a silly film. The second one
Really?
has silly moments, but the third one is silly in its way of like those little tiny mini versions of Ash, like, and he like pours the hot water, like all that stuff is very like much like Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny level of like humor. You know what I
What
mean?
happens in the second one?
There's tons of that stuff, but it's not. It's delivered differently. It's delivered differently because you're spending all this time alone with the same character, and it's all like you're claustrophobic in this cabin with him. So like there's nothing else taking your attention away like other characters and stuff like that. Does that make sense?
No.
Honest opinion of Army of Darkness coming soon on
Especially with Evil Dead 2. No. It doesn't make sense because Evil Dead 2 almost becomes a fucking parody of fucking itself.
Yeah, but I feel it's I get what you're saying, but like
The fucking eyeball being stomped out of the fucking head and flying into a girl's mouth, and Ash fucking flipping himself over and smashing himself with plates and doing the whole Three Stooges fucking thing. And
well, it's super silly. I won't deny that, but like personally, this is a personal thing. When I was a kid, I thought Evil Dead 2 was scarier than Evil Dead 1. So
that's ridiculous to me.
Well, that's just how it went down for me, and like it's just the way. It's the thing
Which
that
one
was
were you
scary.
showing first?
Number 2. I seen number 2 first.
Okay, so you were
And
showing
like
2 first.
and Henrietta, like the scenes of Henrietta.
Who's in my fruit cellar?
Yeah.
Someone with a fresh sword.
I love
I
that.
have to do that because I mean
That's
it's one
the
of my
best
favorite
line.
parts.
That's the best line in the whole franchise. Yeah.
Or
Hey, I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul.
Yeah.
Swallow this.
Fuck. Good films, man. Fuck. And even 3 does have its parts that I fuck with and stuff. It's just yeah.
good, bad.
What's that? I can't really hear you that good. Did you turn your mic down or something?
Good,
There you go.
bad. I'm the Ash with the gun.
The best part of the whole fucking series to me is when like when Ash is like he goes to take off and goes towards the bridge. Like this is in the second one, and like he ends up like just falling and like waking up and like being like a deadite and all. Like I just always loved that shit. I thought it was so
No,
sick.
that was when he got possessed
Right.
because they took the ending of the first Evil Dead movie when all the evil force was going through the house, and then he went through the entire woods, and then all of a sudden when he wakes up possessed and then all of a sudden not possessed, he's still in front of the fucking cabin somehow when you
Right.
watched him go miles away from the fucking cabin.
Mm. It's been a while since I watched. Like I said to you earlier, I want to rewatch them all.
Dude, you need to read the What you need to do is get the fucking comic books. The comic books are fucking insane.
I have some of them. I
don't even mean the Marvel zombie ones. There's like ones where he fights Hitler. There's,
I have this. I think it's 6 issues where it's like Freddy, Jason, and Ash.
Yeah,
And then
that was the official. That was supposed to be the official sequel to Freddy versus Jason.
I got those, and I got a bunch. I have like Evil Dead and Army of Darkness comics from like different. Like I think Boom Studios might have put out some, and Dark Horse put out some. So it's hard to get. I don't have any full runs of it.
He's gone on record and saying he hates those people.
Really?
Yeah, because comic book studios, and the only reason he says he hates them is because comic book studios can take liberties and not pay anybody.
Right. That's cocksuckerish.
Wow. Bruce Campbell was also in some really bad shit, so.
Well, fuck.
What?
No, I just said, well, fuck.
Was Bruce Campbell like knocking on your door?
No, I was just looking at my bookshelf.
Was he like?
It's meant.
That'd be so awesome if Bruce Campbell just started knocking on your door and be like, "Tell me why you don't like Army of Darkness."
Look at this show. Fucking big, bro.
Have you ever seen those interviews? I keep forgetting to send it to you. I feel like I keep forgetting to send it to you.
What is it?
When you watch Bruce Campbell in like comic book conventions, and there's one specifically where he becomes like such a fucking asshole to the fans in the audience because someone got his name wrong of what he was in the fucking Hercules show. Like one thing, and he spends like 30 minutes like roasting this one person.
Yeah, that's cocksuckerish, man.
Like brutally.
Yeah, that's because like, guys like him, they've had smoke blown up their ass their whole fucking career, like through like.
Well, I don't even know if that's true.
And stuff.
I
think so. True. I think if Bruce Campbell
Bruce
goes,
Campbell, how would Bruce Campbell have his ass smoked up,
dude? If he goes to a horror convention, the people that are hardcore fans are going to be like calling him God, basically. You know that. You know, like the super fucking fans that are gonna like take it to the next level. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Bruce Campbell, blah blah blah." You know what I mean? They're not gonna be like, you know, I don't know. I just can't see. I can see him dealing with
you. Can we react to it? Can we react to it on the stream?
Yes.
If I sent it to you?
Yeah.
How
just send it to me on Facebook Messenger.
I think you'll lose your shit to see how brutal he is to this person.
We quickly fucking plug the Cinema 187 cards again.
Yes, you should.
Message me at cinema.187 on Instagram if you want to get a set. You can buy them I don't know. You can buy a card, a single one, I guess, if you want. But I'm selling sets for $20 US. That includes shipping. It'll be shipped in a plain white envelope. In between, it'll be secure. And they are cards. They are not stickers, for the record. I can print them in stickers, but like I bought a bunch of this really good card stock because like it's more durable. You know what I mean? Than like the sticker paper. And I think the print looks better, to be honest with you. Like this printer that I got is really fucking hardcore. Like these, I guess I can't really show you in full detail, but like. It's as high quality as it gets.
I just sent it to you.
Like the blacks are really fucking black and shit. Man. I printed some that got fucked up because this printer has different settings. There's settings for different like paper types. So I was printing them on this hard card stock and it was like smearing and I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. And then I realized
I just sent it to you.
Yeah. Because some of them came out looking like this, and I was like, dude. and like worse. Some of them. Like this is a stack of ones that were kind of shit. And like I printed a few of these. These ones are mint, but I forgot to put the fucking name on them. So I'll probably just take these to like random places and just leave them on a table somewhere and someone finds them.
I'd
like
rather
that.
do my excrement.
All right, let me take a look at this link from Forrest. Bruce Campbell versus the audience. Share it. It's 47 minutes. You don't want to watch the whole fucking thing, do you?
No, but you'll see. It's very clear when the part happens. This is fun. We'll be able to clip
Hello,
this.
hello, 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 Austin. Can you hear me?
Can you hear it okay?
Good night. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
Do it all the way.
Who came from really far away to get here today? 13 hours. Where? What town? Omaha. I'll speak more slowly. 13 hours. Can anybody beat 13 hours? Philadelphia. How many hours
This
is
is one
that?
of the best things I've ever seen Bruce Campbell do because
More
he's
than
just, like,
13?
So rude. It's so mean.
Can anybody beat Philadelphia? Austin. No, you're the laziest bastard here. What are you talking about? We're trying to beat Philadelphia right now. Yes, over here. Mexico City. Mexico City. Can anybody beat the distance of between here and Mexico City, which doesn't seem that far away, frankly? I think Philadelphia is probably farther away. What kind of a jerk is that over there? Can anybody beat Philadelphia? Vancouver, Canada. Going once.
Vancouver is fucking on.
Going
it's far
twice,
from here.
yes.
It's on the West Coast.
Dublin.
Should be.
Dublin.
Dublin.
Stand back up,
They
sir.
beat you out, buddy.
Why are you here from Dublin? Who are you
They
here to
beat
see?
you.
Bullshit. You did not come all the way here to see me. And if you did, security's going to be on your ass in 2 seconds. So be careful what you say. What do
How did someone
you
from
do in
Dublin
Dublin? Do you
bud?
still live in Dublin?
What the fuck is going on?
You moved, so you're a fucking liar then, on top of it.
What do you mean what's going on?
Where's the guy from Austin again?
What do you mean?
All right, where's Mexico City? Come up here. Who's from? Send a delegate from your outfit. Come on up here. I'm gonna subsidize your trip. Just one of you. That's enough
He's fucking giving the guy cash?
for all
Yeah.
of your time and effort from smog-laden Mexico City. Here's a $5 subsidy for gas.
Political.
I'm not gonna go for it. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Luis Roberto.
Okay. There you have it.
Okay.
I don't give out money lightly, folks, so
Fuck
it better
you.
be a good reason for me to give my hard-earned cash that I stole out of your grubby paws today to put into his. So he thanks you for that money. I had nothing to do with it. But enough about me. What do you think about me?
When this chick
That gets
fucked
so
up the
old
Hercules
after a while.
thing,
Hold on.
We can actually go to your probing questions.
What?
Anybody
Say
want to
again?
start off with an
When-
insightful, actually
this
legitimate
chick
question?
that makes
Sure.
a comment about him being on Hercules.
The upcoming Evil Dead 4. Where'd you hear
Did
that,
you watch
sir?
the show?
On the internets?
When she fucked
The
up about
interweb?
his character name in
Did
Hercules,
you see a webisode?
it
if and
becomes
when?
from
Yeah, emphasis on if and when.
friendly to straight up like
A
rude.
cocksucker?
I'm
ruthless.
trying to shut that little kid up first. I'm going to
I mean,
shove
you
you
see how
down his
Bruce is
throat
right
in a
now.
second.
He just
Yeah,
tried
bring
to
a
be
kid
fun.
to a horror convention. Yes. That's a great
He
idea.
gets really offended.
That's
here.
going to end well. Sir, I'm not going to postulate about something that might never happen. Wouldn't that be a waste of both of our time? Mostly mine. You're still going, aren't you? What are you finishing up with here? Practical effects to CGI. Well, The Evil Dead, the remake from 2013 had both. We used CGI to make it look practical. How's that
Okay.
grab you, Mr. Fancy Pants? Why are you lining up? Don't
He
line up
looks
at
so
these
disgusted.
microphones.
It's great.
No, because you're going to be there and I'm never going to get to you. And those people who are too
Dude, are
prepared
you
are
frozen?
boring.
But I'm right here.
Say again.
All right, you're right there. Go
Are you
ahead. Go
frozen?
ahead. Let's.
Okay,
Oh,
I
I'm
wanted
fucking
to ask
fine.
you.
What
I was trying to
boy.
listen to him
No,
because
no.
he's
He
already
looks so
being a,
disgusted.
hold on. He's already being a bit of an asshole, isn't he?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
You know what? Yeah.
This is where I'm really happy you're going to see this. This is where it
It's like the
happens.
whole time, like that whole little exchange, like was kind
Sure.
of goofy. It's
Now,
goofy.
now,
What-
if you thought that was bad, this is where it's going to happen.
it gets worse than that, eh?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, I've been
It's
waiting
like a
for
million-
this outrageous.
it gets-
Okay,
it
here
gets-
I'm gonna hit play. Let's see what he
it
says.
gets a million times.
I'm about to compliment you.
You're about to compliment.
Yes.
Well, that's
I-
different. I got all the time in the world.
I adored you.
You adored?
in
Is there a D on the end of it? That
Adored,
You
yes.
did adore me.
Well,
I mean, now you're just adore.
Yes, now it's a present
It's
adoration.
a
Grammar
present.
now.
Then don't
Yes.
say, don't put a D on it.
Okay, okay.
I adore you.
I adore you.
Let me hear that again.
I adore you.
I like it.
Yeah.
Fucking pervert.
You must be from Waco.
No, actually.
Isn't that where like all those
Someone from
Yes.
Waco can't adore me. They're not all crazy in Waco,
Holy fuck.
just most of them.
No, I'm from,
Have you ever been to Waco?
yes, actually, once.
Have you been to Texas?
I live in Dallas. So.
You live in Dallas.
Yeah.
Do you know why architects put really fancy buildings in Dallas? Because there's nothing else to look at.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm actually not
So
making
true.
that up.
All fine.
There's jack
I don't-
shit
I
there,
don't
so they go,
find anything
might as
wrong
well
with
build a
this.
weirdo
No,
building.
that's fine.
Yeah, they gotta make it look
But-
really weird.
Yeah, so let's get
What's
to your
about to
long-winded
happen right
question.
here?
It's actually pretty short,
It's
but I wanted to
legendary.
ask you about.
You wanted to, but now you changed your mind.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Did
say.
you
it.
graduate from any kind of a school?
Yes, I did.
Did your family tree fork?
No,
Oh my god.
It's very straight.
Is your brother and your father here today?
No,
Holy
No.
fuck.
not at all.
What are we getting at here, lady?
No, okay.
I got places to not go.
Xena.
I got 6th Street waiting
I
for
remember
me.
the show Xena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think I want to be here with you jackasses and I can have every tattooed freak and jackalope coming up and licking my ears
There you go. For free.
for free. I don't charge at the jackalope.
I will look for you there later.
Anyway, ma'am, stop distracting me.
Okay, Xena.
Xena?
Yes, Xena.
It's not my name.
No, the show.
Oh, the show's Xena.
Your character in Xena was one of the most fabulously
This
crafted.
is
What
where
was
it
my
gets
character's
fucked,
name in the
bro.
show?
It was Blackjack, wasn't it?
It was what?
Blackjack? No.
Blackjack?
It's all a clue.
You were the thief. You were the.
It's all a clue.
Oh my
Remember,
god.
it's all the clues.
Dude, could you imagine meeting this chick? He's gonna be like scarred for life.
It's been like 6 years since I've seen.
You
this
thought
show.
my name was Blackjack?
I didn't look it
It's
up
like a
before I
freaking
came.
insult like I've never heard before in my life.
I'm so sorry for getting it wrong. You have no idea. I will live with this embarrassment forever.
You're right, I have no idea.
It was Autolycus.
Okay, so my character
Thank you.
Blackjack, what was so good about
I've-
Autolycus? Yeah, it's so much like Blackjack. I can
Thank
see
you.
how you would get that mixed up.
I always
Holy
called you
fuck.
Blackjack with my friends. It was kind of a joke, but sorry.
Blackjack.
No, because you were always dressed
that a
in black.
racial slur?
No. Like the game Blackjack, the card game.
Game Blackjack. This is going nowhere fast, lady.
No.
Okay, so assuming that you might have gotten my character right from some alleged
Even
show
if we
that you
assume that.
used to watch.
No.
He's so mad.
Okay, but I wanted to ask you, what was like?
You wanted to ask me. Does anybody currently want to ask me a question?
I do. Right
You're
here.
about to lose to the present moment, lady. What do you want, punk? You shouldn't even be here. Let's
Okay,
walk baby step through this crisis.
can I ask you, how do you not laugh constantly when you're saying these lines? Because you
How do
had
I
some
not
amazing
laugh
lines.
when I'm saying these lines?
Yes, when you know you're being.
Hey, Hercules. Oh, cut.
No, I'm just saying you had some.
What do you
amazing
mean,
lines.
Blackjack?
What a guy.
Just step away.
People are yelling at the
You
Yeah.
had amazing lines that were
Amazing
just
lines.
constantly funny, and how do you not?
They were constantly funny.
How
How do you not laugh?
how do you not laugh like every time you say the line? How do
Because
you
we
keep a
hear the
straight
line
face?
72 times with every angle that they shot. It stops being funny after about like 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I could totally see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're so great,
But
Jezebel.
did you ever get it in like one take though?
No, you're done. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Jesus.
So do you see? Like
Let's applaud
it's
the
fucking,
fact that
like,
she's finally
uncomfortable
done.
How
Thank
he
you.
gets like
My God.
that mad.
What is this?
Say
Go
hello
further?
to Waco when you're back
Is
there.
this what?
Fuck.
Oh.
That guy was.
Oh.
We got.
All right, I'll sure
If we
we'll
were to
do
react,
one from this line.
react
Don't
to this
get your
whole
hopes
thing,
up over
I would
there.
want us in person to react to this whole.
I'm a
fucking
great
thing.
fan of your work.
Big
on,
fan
Yeah.
of my work. Thank you.
on TV,
It's fucking
Jack of all
insane.
trades
Like,
was one of
he
my
goes
favorite
off on, like,
movies.
people
Evil
for,
Dead,
like,
of course.
the
That's my
slightest
favorite one-season show.
Detail.
Fuck.
Yeah, you see, we're 11 minutes in.
Yeah. Fuck. That was fucked.
And this is when Bruce Campbell like really hated the character of Ash.
No shit. What was I about to do? Oh yeah.
I think everyone's gone at this point.
Yeah,
it.
I was about to suggest we should shut her down. Well, I'm down to do this again. Like, not next Friday. I got shit happening, but maybe at least let's do it at least once in September.
I think we should.
Yeah, we'll try to do it like once a month.
you should
Once a
also-
month isn't like that bad of a commitment. You know what I
What
mean?
I also think you should do is take that part of us reacting to Bruce Campbell and upload it to your channel.
I will.
I think you should,
I will.
especially because you think he's a
Fucking. Oh my god. Well,
yes.
All right, dude.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, bro. I love you.
Yeah, I'll be too, man. Yo, if you got anything for the fucking zine, send it to me ASAP.
Oh, okay. I'll well, now that I know that I can cover some shit that's not actually satanic, I will do
Oh
it.
yeah, definitely. Just anything. Just do something fucking dope as usual.
I'll just take a picture of my cock and send it from the magazine.
There you go. You heard it first. All right, man.
My dick is satanic.
Yeah. Got a satanic sack. All right, dude.
All right.
Peace, man.